Just a little bit. Adjust it just a little bit. Hello, friends. Hello, replay watchers. You seem to be who's with me right now. If you don't see a red live box up in this corner, then this is a replay and you have missed me. So please don't send a donation unless you see a red live box up here, okay? So give me just a moment to jump into my secondary device. I will be offering free and paid for guaranteed readings on this live video. It's scrolling on the ticker if you want to read that. Hi, Michaela. Hi, honey. I'm just getting into my secondary here and being where I need to be. So this will just take a minute. But I thank you for being here. Hi, guys. I see y'all jumping in. Tiffany Tisdale. Hello, Tiffany. Hi, Jody Jenkins. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Michaela. I see you, girl. Just give me a minute. Well, hi, Betty. Hi, Betty Grivel. Hi, Lori Radford. Hi, Cindy Woodside. Hi, Peggy McCarty. Yeah, it's someone who's on YouTube who says she hasn't been well, honey. Jody sending love from Facebook to YouTube to Michaela. That's awesome. Across platforms and continents. Hi, Jessica Lindemish. Peggy. Very tired. It's 8 o'clock here, but I'm going to listen in. I don't want to miss you. You sweetheart. I understand. I know it's Saturday night with Spirit Speaks because it's 6 p.m. where I'm at, and I know it's 9 p.m. on the East Coast, and it's like 1 a.m. in the UK. And I do have some UKers who catch this broadcast because they somehow find themselves awake at night, and I just love that. I don't care where you're tuning in from. I appreciate you tuning in. That's awesome. So hello, Lorraine Canelos. Hello, Lorraine Kemp, Holy McDonald. Cindy Woodside, happy Easter to you, darling. Happy Easter to those who celebrate that tomorrow, and happy Sunday to those who don't, and happy Saturday for all of us today anyway, right? Hi, Gina McCaffrey. Michaela Hurst, you're welcome. She's saying thank you to you, Jody, from YouTube. You guys are awesome. Oh, boy. Lorraine, tell me about it. I understand. Hey guys, so I do appreciate you tuning in with me today. Let me go ahead and try to tag people. What have I done? Can I do this now or not? I hate how Facebook changes the tags and stuff. I'm just not the greatest. Hi, Carol King. Yes. Hi, Carolyn. Yes, I do have a list already started. Hi, Diane. Thank you for those stars, Peggy. And thank you for the happy Easter, Sandy, to you as well, darling. I do receive 1 penny per star. They all add up and they do help me out. So thank you so much for those who are sending stars. I'm a regular, real person, just like anyone else, just like you guys. I don't have another job. This is what I do. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm also a Virgo. That means I like things precise. So thank you guys for tuning in with me. Yes, yes, I do see you across both platforms, and I do appreciate you. This is going to be a free and paid reading event. So thank you, Gina. Gina Wright is my moderator, and she might be dropping in some helpful tidbits to help the broadcast flow more smoothly. And I also have, let's see. Wow, hold on now. Let's just get this party started right. You know what I'm saying? Grab your beverage, get comfortable. Let's chill and relax. Wow, that's crazy, Lorraine. Lorraine has work off Monday because some crazy stuff went down. Cool. I'm glad you're all right. I'm not in my new office because this is Saturday night with Spirit Speaks. And how could I do Saturday night without my moon behind me? So I will be doing my Saturdays here probably most of the time. And today I'm actually offering free and paid for guaranteed on this live video. So if you see a red live box up in this corner, it's live. Okay. And my options today are a $10, $20, $30, and $35 option. Now, if you decide to send in your donation for one of the options, then you will do that. You'll send it into my Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Those links are in the description box. They're scrolling on the ticker, and Gina has also dropped them into Facebook on the chat. So you would send in your donation of the amount that you choose, and then you would put donated all in caps so that I know which spread you are going after or which option you are choosing. If you want to also pick your deck, I don't mind. I have a bunch of tarot decks out here with me, and then I have a couple of other oracle decks too. However, the $10 option, okay, I already have a list started. Let me just let you know that right now. So I already have a list started. Carol King is first. Then I have Lorraine Canelos, and then I have Carolyn Brooke. So I have 3 people on my guaranteed list. That is the order of the guaranteed list so far. Okay. I will be doing some free readings as drawn by Spirit in between. Michaela Hurst, I'm going to get you a card first, okay, before I jump in with Carol on the guaranteed list. So if you are interested in a guaranteed reading on this live video, my options are the 3-card $10 option is a 3-card snapshot ahead. I'm sorry, snapshot for the week ahead. And this will be a tarot spread. So you'll get 3 tarot cards. The first card is going to be your energy. The second card will be others' energy. And the third card is a tip to have a smoother week. Okay. Now that would be your $10 option. Now your $20 option is 6 tarot card spread. The first card is your current lesson or focus. Okay. The second card is what to embrace. The third card, what you should release. Okay. The fourth card will be the energies of this week. The fourth card this month. The fifth card this month, and the sixth card this season. I'm just trying to give you it really quick so you can understand the spreads. So that would be your $20 option. And then your $30 option is my 9-card illumination spread. The first card is your current energy. The second card is what are you shedding? The third card is what are you manifesting at this time? The fourth card is what have you already integrated? The fifth card is where are you expanding or leveling up? The sixth card is what is being activated in you or in your life. The second card is where you should focus that you may thrive. Wait a minute. That was the 7th card. The 8th card is something else to consider or a possible challenge. And then the 9th card is your final guidance from Spirit. So those are your 3 tarot spread options. If you have a different request, a special request, something outside of those 3 tarot spreads, then that would be a $35 donation for whatever it is that you're asking for on this live. Otherwise, I will be doing free readings as drawn by Spirit, but the guaranteed donations, those will all get their reading on this video. I won't quit until I reach everyone. So it will be intact on the replay as well if you happen to fall off or whatever. So I do have 3 people on the list already. If you do make a donation, please put donated all in caps with the amount that you donated, and make sure I write your name down, okay? Because I do not want to skip anyone. And I will be offering free readings, absolutely. So welcome if you're new to me or new to my page. My name is Heidi. Spirit Speaks Psychic Medium Heidi is the name that I go by. This is an 18 and over broadcast because I'm an 18 and over kind of person, all right? I cuss and I vape, and sometimes we talk about sensitive things, but that is where we are able to move through life's challenges and find healing, right? So 18 and over only, please. I do appreciate you liking and following my page so you don't miss anything from me, subscribing to my YouTube if that's where you're at. Gina, no worries. I appreciate you, hon. Thank you. And I do appreciate you guys sharing this video. Sharing is caring. You guys know so many more people than I do. So putting it to your timeline, to your story, in a group where it's allowed, or even tagging in some friends. But when you put it to your story or timeline, that allows Spirit to draw people in, and they may have a message to hear here with me. So I do appreciate that, guys. The stars help me out. I don't have another job. This is what I do. So thank you for supporting me in this way, for watching my videos, for tapping those hearts. All of this adds to the quality of my presence and my spiritual business. So thank you all for engaging with me, for being here with me. I absolutely, oh yeah, Carolyn, that's fantastic. Michaela, are you still with me on YouTube? Hi, Lizzie. Hi, Lupita. Ooh, look at this. Look what I have here. It's fresh and untouched. I told you guys, I was like, I need to get me some more something. We are going to light this bad boy. You're here. Oh, yes. I love the smell of Palo Santo. I will tell you what. So I'm very excited to light this brand new stick with you guys. And thanks, Spirit, for stepping in with us today. I'm just going to let it burn for a second, like it wants to. You know what I mean? Why should I blow it out? So I do want to let you guys know that I'm a regular, real person, just like anybody else. All right. But I'm aligned with love and lighting God. And I'm here of service of the greatest and highest good of all of you guys. So thank you for allowing me to be of service in this way. I love Palo Santo. You just burnt some. Good. Yes, that's right. How you doing, Lauren? Lauren says, look, my laughter, put it out. Lauren says she loves the smell of Palo Santo. Oh my goodness. Absolute favorite. Yes, me too. I love it. You either love it or you hate it. Just be honest right now. Okay. I love the smell of Palo Santo. So, Michaela, okay, for those of you who are going to donate for your guaranteed, or even those who don't, I don't care. But those, wait till I call you out, okay? But I'll let you choose your deck if you want to choose your deck. My tarot decks are from here around, all right? And then I do have a playing card deck as well. Michaela, okay, I should tell you which decks I have. Is it a wood or a spice? Palo Santo is a wood, honey. It's holy wood. Hollywood. So I have the Wandering Star Tarot by Kat Pierce. I have the Everyday Witch Tarot by Deborah Blake. I have the Tattooed Tarot by somebody. It's not listed. I have the Tarot of Mystical Moments. All right. These are the tarot decks that I have. If you donate for a tarot spread and you don't want to choose, I'll pick one. I also have my own playing card. I also have a playing card deck here. That's cool. I have my real life Oracle deck. I have my Talking to Heaven deck. I have my Spirit Messages by John Holland. All right. I like using my cards because they punctuate the message and they make it fun. However, Spirit works with my body and all my clairs, and it's a lot of fun. So let's just get there for Michaela. Michaela, I want to grab my own Oracle deck for you. Yeah, Palo Santo is the same thing as Hollywood, Peggy. Yeah. Yes, been missing each other lately. Hello, Michelle Scott. So glad to see all my friends joining in. You guys are awesome. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I would love to read for as many as possible, but I do have a guaranteed list. All right, Michaela, you said Michaela's on YouTube, guys. You may not see her there on Facebook, but she jumped in. She was the very first person on it. She says she's been having a bit of a rough time. So, Michaela, I would love to give you a quick message. I got a couple of awesome cards for you. However, I'm just going to grab a couple of playing cards too. Oh boy, they fell on the floor. Hold on, girl. Interesting now. Oh boy. Michaela, you little sweetheart. You're welcome, darling. All right. The first card that came from my own real life Oracle deck is Rock in a Hard Place, darling. And this kind of just validates what you were saying. It confirms what you were saying. You've been having a bit of a challenging time, is what you said. And Rock in a Hard Place is, sitting in a certain energy or a certain circumstance that you don't really care for, and not liking the look of the other options that may be available to you at this time. Oh, girl. We're getting there. Thank you, Spirit, for being in the house. Jen, let me add you to my list, darling. Thank you so much, Jen Amon, for your donation. You're going to be after Carolyn. Jen, I've put you down for a 6-card spread. Thank you, Jen. And Michaela, this is just crazy. I'm going to show this. I'm going to put this on the screen here, Michaela. My partner broke my heart. We're trying to work things out though. Look, rock in a hard place is what you have. I don't like what's going on, and I don't like the look of any of my options at this time. I might feel pinched in by my circumstances because things are not quite what I want them to be. Okay. Cake baking came out for you as well, which indicates that divine timing is at play and things have to move through the process before you find what the end result is. Okay. Now, this is kind of crazy. You're like, my partner broke my heart. These were the first two cards that fell. Okay, you've got the Nine of Spades, which is literally about depression, anxiety, fears, like mental anguish. It's all in my headspace. I am like crying my eyes out to sleep at night. You know, that kind of thing is what the Nine of Spades is about. But the Two of Hearts, that's your partnership, okay? But these fell separate on the floor. You couldn't see them. I'm telling you this. They fell separate. This one was on the ground, face down between them. This is the Three of Hearts. Did he cheat on you with one of your friends? I haven't really ate much in 4 days. Yes, I understand, honey. You're really going through it. This Three of Hearts, the fact that it was face down right now tells me no, but a girl I knew for a long time. Thank you. She was not a friend to you, but somebody that you guys knew got between you guys and really hurt you. But did that or did that not put some things into perspective, love? My heart is just pounding for you right now, Michaela. And I am sending all the love, all the love, all the love. You know, we are each on our own unique and individual path, and we all have our free will choice to decide what we want to be involved in. And if there is true love there, girl, and you're willing to forgive and move forward, as you said, right? You said we're trying to work things out, but I'm very, very hurt, right? So Spirit, oh, honey. Spirit, what else do we need to know about this? Okay, you saw the card fall on the ground, right? It wasn't just cheating. He told me he was in love with her. And that breaks your heart, girl. I understand. He was supposed to be yours and yours alone, and it's not unwarranted to be upset that this has even happened at all. Look, you saw the cards. I said the card fell on the ground for you. This is the card, Spirit. What else does Michaela need to know? One-sided. This card is a red flag. You can't really tell this, but look, there's half a bridge built, and that's a red flag on your side of the bridge, girl. Okay, because all the work and effort has been done on your part, and he has not put in the work and the effort on his part because it doesn't matter as much to him as it does to you. I'm sorry. I don't want to say this, hun. I don't want to say this, but I have to. I have to give you whatever Spirit is bringing through for you. I have to give you the truth. I have to give you honesty. I have to give you whatever those patterns are saying, because that is where you can be aware and make your own empowered choices with your awareness. All right. So Spirit is saying, recognize this in your life. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fucking fit. And you can say I'm full of shit. All right. However, Michaela, you will see you're putting in all the effort, all of this, all of that, try to make this stuff work. And he's not going to be putting in that effort. Why? Because his heart or his mind or his whatever is elsewhere. Okay. I'm sorry if it hurts you, but better it hurts you now than 10 years from now, 20 years from now, countless women and STDs from now. Who knows, girl? Protect yourself. We live together and we have a 3-month-old. I understand, but that doesn't mean that he's helping to build the bridge of your life, that putting things together like you are doing it all. Recognize that and start doing it all in alignment for what you want your life to look like. And if he wants to put in the effort, you can let him know where it'll help. That's what Spirit has for you, Michaela. I know you're in a tricky situation right now, darling, and your heart is hurt and wounded, and it is rightfully so. I don't feel like he's going to straighten up and walk the line and be that guy for you. No, this is a red flag. He won't. He may not be capable to do that at this time or at all. And I really feel like this cake that is baking is that time that elapses. As time unfolds, you will see. Sending love to you, Michaela. Hello, hello. Good to see you guys. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for joining me. My name is Heidi. Carol, you are going to be the next. Here we go, Carol King. I'm going to put you up there real quick. Michaela says, thank you. He says he will change, but I'm doubtful. Sending love to you, Michaela. I appreciate you, love. I'm a real reader. I read real individuals from the real crowd. This really happens. Spirit really shows up for all of us. So that's why I show these things on the screen. And sometimes I curse like a sailor and 10 people fall off. They get squeamish or something. All right, Carol. Carol, do you want to pick your deck, honey? I got number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 would be my playing cards. You want to pick your deck, honey? If not, I'll just choose one. Carla, thank you for those stars. Carla Trousdale, I can't see them up here, but on my phone down here on my secondary, I can see them. Thank you for those stars. Wow. I appreciate you. Overboard. That's hilarious. I went overboard. Yeah, well, you know what? Sometimes I like to have some options. You know what I'm saying? And right before I stepped into this live, I was watching the movie Overboard on TV. Peggy McCarty, you are psychic. How synchronistic is that? Thank you, Carla, again for those stars. Honey, you are fantastic and amazing. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Carol, I'm going to grab the Everyday Witch Tarot for you. These are fun, whimsical little cards. I like these. And I do want to let you guys know that I know that tomorrow is Easter. And, oh, Pam, you sweetheart. Yes, girl. Let me get you on my list. Hold on, darling. Pam Dite, I see you. I apologize, love. Pam Dite has sent in for the $20 option. Thank you, Pam. I appreciate you, sweetie. When people drop off. That's right. So what I was going to say is I know tomorrow's Easter, and happy Easter to those who celebrate, and happy Sunday to those who don't. And Monday is my very first class of Mediumship Now. Mediumship Now is a 4-week live interactive program that will unlock and activate the mediumship abilities within you, because we all have them. I was not always a medium. All right. I was not always a psychic. I used to work at the welfare office. Okay. I did not know that our past loved ones live on until they spoke to me in church and asked me to deliver messages to my relatives. And I did. So I had to learn how to use it. And now I can teach you how to use it within yourself. You don't even have to have anything going on at all. I teach from the ground up so that I know all my students are on the same page. Okay. So if you are interested in accessing mediumship of past loved ones in your life, or structuring what you may already have going on, strengthening what you have going on, my program, Mediumship Now, will take whatever you have to the next level. All right. And I would love to teach and guide you if it is right for you. So pray about it, think about it, lift it up to God, source, creator, higher power, higher self, whoever that is for you that you believe in, because that's who listens to your prayers. And if it's the right thing for you to be in my program, HeidiCorona.shop, that link is in your description box. It's also on the ticker here somewhere. HeidiCorona.shop is the way to sign up. And if you're having trouble with my shop, you can always message me directly. I'm very personable. I'm a regular person just like you guys. You're always welcome to message me with any questions, issues with scheduling, or wanting to sign up for anything. I'm here for you. I won't reach out to you though. Scammers do that kind of nonsense all the time. I won't friend request you. I'm a lady. You got to make that first move. If you want to contact me or connect with me, you got to make that first move. My link is there. Carol. Nope. Ooh. All right, Carol, I know what you're asking about, honey. I got a bait before we jump into this shit. Let me move these two. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. You are amazing. Carla, I think she might have fallen asleep. She keeps accidentally sending me all kinds of stars. She's going to wake up and go, what the fuck? My stars are gone. You're so funny. Thank you, Carla. I love you, girl. All right, Carol King. Carol, we're diving in with your relationship. All right. This is you in the headspace. You've got the Two of Swords here. All right. The Two of Swords can be about procrastination. You're awake. Thank you, Carla, for confirming that you're awake and it wasn't an accident. You are the best, darling. I will most definitely add you to my list, Carla. Let me put you down, okay? Carla Trousdale. I'm going to put here, sent hella stars. Hella stars. Thank you, Carla. All right. So let's see here now. Carol, so this Two of Swords here, this is you in the headspace. You in the headspace now. This is procrastination, potentially failing to see something that might be right in front of you, back and forth in your mind, this or that. I can't really decide on what the right option is, so I'm just going to leave them both up in the air. Okay. That is what this Two of Swords can indicate in the headspace. And as I say this, oh, Carol, boom, my head is really impacted at this time. Like your head is just going back and forth to a couple different scenarios that might be really challenging for you in and out of the relationship. Okay. However, I'm getting physical head pain, physical headache. So I encourage you, Carol, to make sure that you're breathing very deeply and recognizing when you're not, so that you can oxygenate your blood in your body to prevent any further impaction of the headspace and remove any kind of thought patterns that roll around, that give you problems, that kind of thing. Okay. Am I frozen? Naomi, I see you. Carol, you have a headache right now. Wow. I feel your headache, sweetheart. And I send you all the love, all the love. Naomi has donated $20 for a reading from my fiance, my manly man. Okay. I see you there. I wrote you down. Okay. All right. Hi, Lindsay's. Hi, Priscilla Davis. Hi, Danielle DeCaro. I see everyone popping in here. Hello, hello. Am I frozen? Because it looks like I'm freaking frozen. No, I paused myself. Well, that's stupid. My bad. I'm here, I swear. And thank you for those stars, Michelle Scott, you sweetheart. I do appreciate you. All right, Carol, now in your person's headspace, Three of Pentacles. Oh, is it Naomi's birthday? Happy birthday. Not frozen. Sorry, guys. I'm such a dork, right? I just like paused it. It happens. I'm a person just like you. Okay, your person, Carol, his headspace, Three Pentacles here. All right, this is about collaboration, working with others on an even keel level, kind of brainstorming even. Playing nice, playing fair, and working together on something physical and tangible, like a schedule or a project, or, living a life smoothly, getting along, this kind of thing. So in the headspace, working well with others, maybe planning together, putting our heads together to discern the future, or maybe make the present moment work more smoothly. You, darling, in the heart space, you've got major arcana card number 14, the Temperance. Now, this Temperance is about discernment. See her standing on one foot. She's like all chill, though. She's not even worried about it. You know what I mean? She's comfortable with waiting. She's comfortable with what she has going on, and she knows that she's not going to get pulled off track. Pulled off track by anything that is not worth her time, effort, or energy. Okay, because she can sense into it long before it even approaches her. All right, so this is you in the heart space, just patiently waiting to see what happens, and if it doesn't feel right, I'm not involved. Okay, but if it does, I might think about opening up to that. Your person in the heart space, Ace of Swords indicates new clarity found. Okay, so this is Ace of Swords. This could be new clarity found in the heart space. Okay, this is his heart space. This is first epiphanies, seeing things very clearly, maybe new ways of communicating, sharing the way that I'm feeling, this kind of thing. Like, I really feel like this is very, very new, and potentially electric. Like, I see all the electricity coming off of this sword and how it's like zapping these birds, and they almost look like blue butterflies. You know what I mean? So I do really feel, okay, I see what you're saying. So I do really feel that this is a lot of clarity coming to your person in their heart space, okay? And some of these epiphanies may be more of a harsh reality than something that they would like to embrace. However, they are all necessary in order for him to do what needs to be done to clean up his life. Now, in the physical sense, sweetheart, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, which tells me that you've probably been really busy. All right, you've probably been really like working your fingers to the bone, going to this appointment, driving people here, there, taking care of your grandkids, this and that, and wiping your house squeaky clean when you're in between stuff because you're stressing or you're panicked or whatever. I know how you are. So anyway, this in the physical doesn't surprise me. Carol's been working her tail off, really putting things into action, because she can't, she feels more comfortable with processing emotions when she's actionable with her body, right? I get that. I'm the same way. Now, this person in the physical sense, Four of Pentacles here, this is very interesting. This is someone who's miserly, holding on to money, kind of downsizing, diminishing. This person is on guard. Look at me sitting on his fortune there. In the physical, I'm trying to hold on to my nest egg. I'm trying to hold on to everything I got here. Okay. Oh, man. I really feel the focus is on the money and the physical. And you can take this however you see fit, Carol. That is just fine with me, because you have your own free will and good judgment to take it as it resonates and to let it land wherever it lands in your life. And I will give it to you. So in the physical sense, this person is worried about keeping their stability, or maybe changing things that could potentially shake up the status quo of their life. So they're like, wait a minute, I've got to sit on this money right here, because as long as I make sure that I have this money right here, I know that I'll be okay. All right. So I can feel the survival mode almost in this person. Yes. In the physical sense, to where he may even be hiding money. Okay. So that he has a little nest egg or something tucked away, and it's not quite, anyone's business. Now, in the spiritual sense, sweetheart, you have, for you, major arcana card number 15, the devil. So the devil indicates that potentially in the spiritual sense, you may be losing faith. Okay. Come on, man, is this even going to work out? Like, is this really even in the plan for my life? This kind of thing. The devil can indicate I'm losing faith. I'm losing hope in the spiritual. It's in the spiritual here, but it can also indicate that there may be some guilt or shame around the relationship that you have, or what is going on in those areas that is definitely playing a role. Okay, there's a reason this card showed up. So spirit is saying to come to some kind of a peace and acceptance around anything that you might feel guilty or shameful about regarding the union, so that you may feel righteous in your authentic actions and hold a frequency of integrity that will manifest with the law of resonance, a clean connection. Yes. Okay. So it's not necessarily the guilt. Okay. It's more so the losing of faith. Okay. Like, what's the deal, God? I don't get to have this. I don't get to be happy, these kinds of ways. So I'm glad you can understand that, Carol. Now, in the spiritual sense, same thing goes with your person. All right. Five of Swords here. This is about depression, feeling left out, feeling a little bit unseen by God. I'll say this, okay? Why is life so hard? How come I have these problems? Why do I have to deal with all of these things? I have a million headaches, and I don't feel like anything is ever going to be resolved. And I understand how, even if your person has faith, there are times when we question our faith, and there are times when we question ourselves. Okay. Like, am I being punished? Is God punishing me by these life circumstances for what I did 20 years ago? Like, we can have these things, and that is what I feel here. Okay. So, and you and him, yes, could be. Am I being punished? Now, your intentions towards him, you have the Queen of Wands. All right. So you can just validate this. All right. You have the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is seen. She's valued. She's appreciated. She is striking and commanding in presence, and you can't deny her magnetism. Okay, so your intentions towards him is, I want you to see me. I want you to value me. I want to put our actions together and do things together. I want us to be with one another in a real way, right? That is what this is. Now, this person's intentions towards you at this time, 5 of Pentacles, okay? This is, oh gosh, I don't like this. Now, this is at this time, Carol, at this time, the current energy patterns is, feel sorry for me, I'm a victim. I feel left out. I feel left out by you. Are you mad at me? This kind of thing. And it's a manipulation tactic, okay, to escape some kind of blame in other larger areas of the relationship. Okay, so this is what I feel. I feel left out. I no one supports me, this kind of thing. And that could also, that goes around the life, but could come to you when it fits, when it's fair for him. Okay. And I don't necessarily like this card at all, especially with this newfound clarity. Honey, I've got to be honest. I've got to be honest. Damn it, Carol. I love you. You're my friend. And I've got to be honest. So this Ace of Swords in the heart space, meaning new epiphany, along with this, oh no, my money's dwindling, I better hold on to everything in the physical, along with this five of Pentacles here, like this could be pulling away. All right, you're not a toy, I know this. And this could be, 5 of Pentacles is about putting distance, being unsupported by that environment. This is between the two of you. Then there's a chance that something has shifted. And the final guidance from Spirit is the 8 of Cups. And this is about making an emotional decision to walk away. So this could be a self-protection thing while these decisions are made. But this could be, I really feel, Carol, like Spirit may be encouraging you to focus on you, your daughter, your life. Yes, these kinds of things, because ultimately that may be where your energy is most needed at this time. Whereas Spirit is showing, oh my gosh, look at this. Underneath this card, Carol, right here, this is your card, this Queen of Swords. Honey, your energy is beautiful. And when you're able to pour into your family where it needs to be, into yourself where it needs to be, there's a flow there. There's an equilibrium and a balance. However, when you are wanting to give towards his outlet, sometimes it's received and there's a flow. And then other times you're giving and it's not being received, and it's coming back to you in a discouraging or a disappointing way. And I really feel like at this time, Spirit is saying, I mean, look at these cards, Carol. The intentions towards one another are so different. That's why I say, can you understand this? This is your intentions towards him. Can you understand feeling this way? This is how he feels. I'm outside of you. I'm not quite in there with you. We're not quite on the same page right now. In fact, I might have a lot of stresses going on that you really don't know about. And this is you who is focusing in all the right areas so that high vibe energy that you have, the love that you have, can be funneled into those areas that it's needed right now. So I really feel, Carol, like Spirit is calling you to focus on those priorities. And when the time is right for the two of you, it's going to happen. I'm not saying anything's over. That's not what I'm saying. But Spirit is encouraging your focus to shift. This is her making the emotional decision to pack a little knapsack and go on her trip into, those important areas that she needs to really focus on at this time. And yes, he always comes back, and I do feel like he always will. So I'm going to get you one of these real quick. For Carol's Spirit. We know what this is. Disentangling. That's a beautiful card. All right. And I'm also going to give you this one, Heavy. He's dealing with some heavy shit right now. And he's trying to disentangle from the life that is woven together. And it takes some time for things to pull away so that you can lean into those new areas that you really desire to be plugged into. Carol, that is what I have for you. It's a process and it takes time, but your time is valuable. And what you're doing with your time now matters so much. And that is what I have for you, honey. Thank you for letting me read for you. And I'm going to go ahead and disconnect. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. You are awesome. I'm doing free and paid readings today. I do have a guaranteed list. Let me just take a quick peek here. Thank you for that, Carol. Yes, absolutely, Carol. Hi, Terry Pierce, you sweetheart. Hi, Sandy Zapolsky Schwenk. Hello. Good to see you. Lorraine Canellos, I have not read for you yet, honey. Are you here? And I appreciate those of you who are donating tonight. It seems like my truck needs new brakes. So I'm going to be getting my brakes done. And this could potentially save my life. So thank you. Thank you guys so much for the donations, for the stars, for supporting me, for being here. I do appreciate it. I'm a regular real person just like you guys. So thank you. Tiffany Tisdale, I'm going to get you one of these cards, honey. Tiffany Tisdale. Oh, dang, girl. Look, I'm going to get you both of these. But you see that one of them flipped over and spun around and did a whole acrobatic flip for you. And I'll definitely read that one and see what it says. And then we'll take a look at the other one. Ooh, I'm loving this, Tiffany. I'm loving this for you. Oh boy, Tiffany. The first card, the one that did a flip, is let go. All right. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all of the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. Tiffany, I know that that is a personal, deep, beautiful message for you. I know it is. Whew. And the next card that you have after this, let go. I love how the leaves are falling. It's just that simple. When we change, like this, with the cycles of life, we just let things go that aren't in alignment with us any longer. And the other card that you have here is seek. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. I love these cards for you, Tiffany. I love this message for you, Tiffany. And I'm super excited to have you in my program starting Monday. So that is what I have for you, love. You are truly the best, and it's going to be awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Lorraine, you are here. Did you want to pick your deck, honey? I'm overzealous, they said. I love your message too, babe. Let those fears and apprehensions go. Your ancestors, your loved ones, they all want you to succeed. They support you and they protect you. Lorraine. Thank you, darling. Lorraine, I am drawn to the Wandering Star Tarot for you, Lorraine. Kathy Castelletti. Well, hello, darling. Happy almost Easter to you. You are so awesome. So I am doing free and pay for guaranteed readings on this broadcast. I do have a list that I am working with tonight. And I'm with Lorraine at the moment. All right. Okay. So Lorraine. Lorraine, you have a snapshot for the week ahead. This is a 3-card spread. You've got 3 cards here. Your energy for the week ahead here, you have flow, fire, intuition, the Knight of Wands. So Lorraine, check this person out. Now, I love that she's wearing this metal helmet. That makes me feel like your thoughts are your own. Your inspirations are your own. This Knight of Wands is about moving in the direction of your choosing, all right? Real fast. You're in alignment with your own authenticity, and I feel like your energy is just really activated this week, Lorraine. I feel like you are feeling in the flow to do things that are in alignment with your agenda, with your plan, with the up leveling of your life. Okay. I feel big expansion, big movements. I really feel like your intuition speaking with you greatly this week. All right. This feels kind of like a solo card, Lorraine, but others in your life this week have the 9 of Wands, okay? And the tagline says strength, support, and boundaries. This also has one single person on it, and I even see the star on top of her head, which speaks to me about matriarchy or being a leader. Okay, so I see between you being your own kind of person and your own leader with your own agenda, running full force toward whatever you want to do, Lorraine, and others kind of standing their ground and doing what they're doing, and they might not be on the same page as you. Okay, so I do see this here for you, Lorraine. Potentially, you're running full force to something you enjoy. You're productive and whatnot. However, others, no, others, this one. Others might be like not want to be involved. They might be guarded. They might not support you, to be completely honest. I really do feel how if others have the 9 of Wands, that could be against you. Okay. They could be, supportive of you in some kind of ways, but it also could be somewhat I feel like solo. They're themselves have some kind of a buffer of energy around themselves because they have their own stuff going on. That is what I want to say to you, Lorraine. What is important is that you don't let other people and their stuff throw a wrinkle in your program because you are running full force in a very productive way. All right. So that's what I see this week. Now, a tip to have a smoother week here, you have the Ace of Cups, love, relationships, beginnings. All right. So the Ace of Cups speaks about treating people with love and kindness and compassion, yourself included, girl, yourself included, and understanding that your path and other people's paths are their own, even if it seems like the destination is the same. We all walk our own path and journey, and it's about recognizing that others can, do their thing, even if you do your thing, and we can still get along and be okay with one another. We can be supportive of one another, even though we have differences. Okay. To be completely honest, I have to say, it feels like you can, give a pass or something to these people. Like these could be children in your life. Like you're productive and in the flow, having a yard sale or remodeling or some kind of thing, Lorraine. And then your children are like, I don't want to have to go. That's stupid. And if they do, they're drag their feet. They're going to make they're going to be a bigger issue than they will be a benefit to the process. So I do feel like this Ace of Cups here could potentially say, lovingly let them bow out if they're not in alignment with your process, because that could wrinkle the program. But that you don't lose your focus regardless. That's what I have to say, Lorraine. Thank you for letting me read for you, Lorraine. I'm going to disconnect now. You guys are awesome. I do appreciate you tuning in with me on YouTube and Facebook. Oh boy. Yeah, the copy paste. I see that, Gina. Don't you worry, I'm not. It says $106 card spread, $209 spread. That's hilarious. 10, 20, 30, and $35 options tonight, guys. Send in your donation, put it all in caps, and I'll give you a reading. Otherwise, I'm doing free readings as drawn by spirit. And let's see where we're at now. Hello. Let's see. Danny Baby on YouTube. I like that question. I would love to get you a quick card about that. All right. I'm going to use my own real life oracle deck here. Danny's asking if a certain ex is now in a relationship because you've been on and off for 2 years and he's ghosted her. Very painful. Let's see. Let's get a card on that for Danny Baby on YouTube. Spirit. Oh. Interesting. I don't want to say this. All right. I must say this. Check it out. So this is on the bottom of the deck for you, Danny Baby. Loneliness and solitude, which tells me no, not in another relationship. Okay. However, this is the one that fell on the floor. Superiority complex. Okay. Now, I just want to say that person who ghosted you, I don't want to say this. This card indicates that someone thinks they're better than someone else. Okay, but that is not the case. It's not true. Okay, but sometimes we look through a lens of superiority and we think that we're better than some person or smarter or whatever it could be. And I'm so sorry. I don't want to have to hurt you in that way, but I can't make up the card. I can't make it fit in some fluffy way. I just have to tell you, I don't feel like that person's in a relationship. This clearly says no, loneliness and solitude. However, I'm having some issues going on in my life where I'm either feeling superior or inferior to you in some kind of a way. This could be a worthiness thing. You're too good for me. Okay. You know what your situation is. However, there's some kind of an imbalance there. There's a tiny person and a big person. This could even be somebody else, like mom. Maybe mom didn't like you and said, hey, you should just leave that girl, or whatever this is. Okay. Somebody else who's steering that kind of those decisions being made. Take that where it resonates, honey. I'm sending you love. Oh, he thinks he's better than everyone, she says. Thank you. Thank you. I did not want to have to say that. It's not true. He sounds like a douchebag. We'll just be honest right now. Thank your lucky stars that he's gone. Focus on you and open up to the next better thing, okay? Which is not that old thing. I always say an ex is an ex for a reason, but I'm glad that maybe you can have some closure, love. Because he is not too good for you. The other way around, okay? It's a blessing when someone toxic decides to leave our lives. All right. Let's see here. Well, Lorraine, I hope you got your reading, honey. Wow. Kathy Castelletti, thank you. And I'm going to write your name down. You better believe I'll get you a message. Happy Easter. Thank you. Oh, I love that. Okay, Carolyn Brooke, you are next, honey. Carolyn, you have a 9-card illumination spread. So let me pull that out for me here so I can keep myself on track. Carolyn. Okay, do you want to pick your deck, Carolyn? Ooh. You're welcome, Danny baby. Glad to have you. Thankful for the lessons, right? Better now than in 10 years or something. He's in the world of money and I'm not. Well, money is, there are many different forms of wealth and success. And just because one has money does not mean that they are a happy, successful, or content individual at all. Carolyn. All right. I'll just do it then, Carolyn. Carolyn, I'm going to use this one, the Tarot Mystical Moments, for you. Carolyn, come on down. Shuffle the cards for you, darling. Thank you, Spirit, for showing up for us today. Ooh, and throwing my cards all over the place. Hold on, lady. I've made a mess. All right. All right, Carolyn. Yes, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. This won't work. I'll put this. Nope. Hello, hello. Glad to have everyone tuning in with me today. I will be doing free readings in between the guaranteed readings. Goodness, what the heck? I don't know. Christina, I would love to get you a card after Carolyn's reading. So hang on to that comment that you just posted and let me know. Carla, I did add you to the list, honey. I promise. I said do have a guaranteed list. It says Carolyn, who's I'm on right now, and I would like to get Christina a message after Carolyn. Jen, Pam, Carla, Naomi, Kathy, Carolyn, Brooke. Current energy right now. You have major arcana card number 12, the Hanged Man. This is about waiting around, waiting for life to unfold. Okay. Kind of not sure exactly what it's going to look like because see, this zipper is only barely coming down. It's only a little tiny bit exposed. Okay. So this is about just chilling and waiting. And enjoying this time, kind of learning yourself, embracing this lull for whatever it may be, okay, and using your time wisely to moderate and maintain your energetic frequency, your energy management. That's what I feel, Carolyn. I know you're on your spiritual journey, and I'm excited to be teaching you in mediumship now as well, darling. I cannot wait. I hope that everyone who has the desire to connect with their own past loved ones on the other side signs up. Carolyn, right now, current energy waiting. What are you shedding? The Eight of Pentacles. This is interesting. So the Eight of Pentacles is about working hard, all right, or putting a lot of time, effort, and focus into really tangible physical acts. So I kind of feel here, Carolyn, how you may be deciding what kinds of things to just let go of from your life, the things that aren't working any longer, the things that are too hard, the things that cost too much, the things that take up too much of your time that aren't giving back to you in all the ways that you really need, the things that don't feed your soul. You're deciding to let these things go. And thank God for that, right? Because she only really, look, she doesn't, unless she enjoys all the time and the intricacy that she is putting into that, she's not going to get much out of it. Okay. So what you're recognizing, Carolyn, is that if I'm not enjoying this, if I'm not getting something out of this, it's not worth my time any longer. So that's beautiful. What are you manifesting? Knight of Pentacles. I love this for you, Carolyn. Oh my gosh. So the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the tarot deck. However, it is because he is really building momentum in a physical, tangible way. Okay. So what he creates is real. You can touch it. You can stand there. You can look at it, see it. It's not just thoughts, feelings. It's not just things that he does. It's things that he has. It's places that he goes. Okay. So Carolyn, what are you manifesting? More. Whew. More, better, brighter for yourself. The Knight of Pentacles also is moving on the path of their own choosing. They're expanding and progressing, and it's important to them not to harm others as they grow, because sometimes our growth takes us away from old familiar things. And this Knight of Pentacles is a strong call for morality, okay, to, have integrity. Like if you're going to decide to quit your job, you don't just like F it and Jerry Maguire and leave and then, whatever. And you're not going to burn bridges here with this one. So what you're manifesting is the closing of chapters in a nice, neat, and tidy way where everyone is happy with the way things have come to some kind of a conclusion or resolution, right? And then you're moving onward and upward, and you're blessing people like, hey, thank you so much for your time. I really enjoyed being here, but I'm moving on to the next thing. Here's my 2 weeks notice, or whatever this is for you. So you're manifesting more, but in a very mature way. I love this, Carolyn. You don't want to hurt anybody with your choices of expansion, and it shows. I feel you, honey. Hi, Kyla. Good to see you, honey. Thank you for jumping in. So, Carolyn, what have you now integrated? Major Arcana card number 1, the Magician. Love this, love this. So you've integrated your own ability to create something out of nothing. Okay, real stuff. The Magician decides, they put their focused intention and they make it happen, right? I just place my focus and I know that I will keep walking on that path until something turns around. Okay, so you've integrated this. However, sometimes it can be a kind of a, tiresome task to be the magician. You've really had to get resourceful and to draw deep from within yourself to make stuff happen in your life. And that's why it has now been integrated. It is so deeply ingrained because you've really moved through it. Okay. Shifted things around, transmuted some energies, really done some healing on the inside. Oh my gosh. Peggy, sending love, sending love. Um, Let me wrap up Carolyn's reading, and then I would love to address your questions, Sandy. Okay, but that's going to get lengthy, and I'm halfway through Carolyn's reading. So keep me on track. Please keep me on track. Oh my goodness. And sending love, Peggy. There is so much going on in the world today, guys. So much. It's just a lot of challenges, a lot of sticky energy patterns, things coming to the surface. Why? Because if we don't see them and we don't know, then we can't correct and heal. And now that drunk driver can no longer hide behind those kinds of behaviors. It's been brought to the surface, and something must be done to create healing. I'm sorry to say this, Peggy, but Spirit wants me to say that. Sometimes we get caught so that we can get better. Peggy's on Facebook. YouTubers are sending love, Peggy. Now, Carolyn, sweetie, I'm here with you, darling. I still am, Daniel. Yes, I am. Carolyn, so where are you expanding or leveling up? I freaking love this, Carolyn. You've got major arcana card number 19, the sun. All right. So the sun is about your happiness, your hopefulness, your, oh boy. Peggy says she just got out of rehab. Well, then thank you, God, that she's already getting caught. Okay, because it's only going to snowball and get worse from there. So hopefully this brings some kind of a remedy to her whole situation and others. And I pray that no one is terribly injured. I pray that no one is terribly injured. I really do. Working with Carolyn right now, Daniel, and then I have Jen, Pam, Carla, Naomi, and Kathy. So Carolyn, expanding, leveling up, major arcana card number 19, the sun. So this is about your happiness, your hopefulness, your positivity, your optimism. You're opening your arms to the world. Thank you, God. I do see this dark bird over her one eye. So I want to say to you, Carolyn, that there is the potential for this to falter a little bit, okay? But you're expanding and leveling up into these new heightened areas. So when you recognize that you're in the flow, you're feeling vivacious, you're feeling very bubbly, you're feeling very happy and hopeful and optimistic. You know this. When I'm in the flow, anchor that feeling in, Carolyn. Okay, because there will be times when it's almost like an air bubble in a straw. You know, you'll have these little down spurts where you'll just kind of plop back down, and Spirit is saying that's part of your expansion or your leveling up process. It's like, I'm stepping in, no, I'm not. I'm stepping in, no, I'm not. I'm stepping in. Here I am. Wow. And then kaboom, it's going to pop like big time. So I can feel how this, Carolyn, maybe you've struggled with depression in the past. I can feel how this is some of that being shaken loose. Okay. And making sure that you're getting the rays of sun on your skin when you can, so that you can continue to feel plugged in with nature and all of these things. Okay. Now, what is being activated? Ooh, the Nine of Pentacles. I love this, Carolyn. Nine of Pentacles, fantastic energy. This is an independent, capable person. One person, totally financially independent, capable to stand on their own 2 feet, living the life that they are living. Okay. No one else makes or breaks me. I can wear this weird ass hat if I fucking want to, because you don't pay my bills, do ya? Okay. And she's able to chill with this bird or do any old thing with her time because she doesn't have to own up to this person, or that schedule or whatever else. Empowerment, girl. I love this for you. I love this for you, and I want you to recognize that you do hold all the power. You hold the keys to the kingdom. You just got to decide which direction to walk in. Now, what to focus on to thrive? All right. So I love this here. Check it out. So the sun, did you see the bird over her eye? This guy also has a bird over his eye. All right. So that's not a coincidence that you got both cards like this. But do you see that this one is covering her eye? It's obscuring that bright vision that she has. Okay. And it might come from time to time. However, it's a choice. Remember what to focus on to thrive. Do you see his bird on his eye? It's like a bird's eye view. You know what I mean? He's honed in. He's honed in on process here. So this King of Swords has a vision for his life. It's not obscured for him. So this is about you figuring out what your vision is. And if you don't have a long-term vision, what's your plan for today? Okay. Focus on that and do that to the best of your ability. And today will be amazing and you'll manifest more of that tomorrow. Okay. So Carolyn, really focusing on you and your preferences, your likes, your dislikes. These things are very important. If you're involved in things that you don't care for, then your life is going to be some mishmash blend of whatever you end up with. Okay. But Spirit is saying where you focus is where energy grows and expands in your life. So decide what that is for yourself, because things can happen very quickly. And don't be afraid of success. Spirit wants me to say, I'm not allowed to be happy because what about my past loved ones in spirit? Carolyn, your past loved ones in spirit had their whole lifetime to do all the things that they wanted to do. And you have your lifetime to do all the things that you get to do. And nobody's holding you back from any successes but you. And sometimes we put those kinds of restrictions on ourselves. Like, oh, I could never do that because my whoever I love is in heaven now. Okay, so they're not here to see it. They're not here to experience it. It's a dishonor. I could never let them down by being happy, or let them down by moving house, or let them down by going to that vacation spot. Okay, the letdown is when you stop living your life because they died. I'm sorry. Spirit wants me to say that. Your past loved one wants me to say that. Your life is yours to live now. And if you have no idea what it is, go with what feels right in every moment, and you can't lose. Now, something to consider, a possible challenge, is the Ace of Wands. Wow. Okay, so check it out. What to focus on to thrive. This is the plan that you have, the plan and the vision. But this is a possible challenge, is putting that into action. Okay, do you see that? Like, I can read this book, but do I go actually do the things? Okay, so Spirit is saying, honey, my bro is in the house. Yes, he is. Absolutely, Carolyn. Yes, he is. And he's saying the plans are fantastic. Make the plans. Get excited about the plans, but follow them through, please. Because when you get excited about the plans and you don't even do a damn thing, then that's just some fantasy that you just lost a bunch of hours ruminating over. That's not even real. But it could be real if you take the steps, the actionable steps required to make that a reality in your life. And what is the final guidance here for you, hon? You've got the 5 of Cups. All right. So this chick is literally turned around facing the past. She can't even see what's going on today because she's facing the past. She's looking at the past. She's ruminating and reminiscing and maybe even drowning in some of those old emotions. I love the yellow flowers on this card. I feel like that's significant for you. But what I want to say is the past, beautiful or otherwise, it's no longer here and it's no longer real. Okay, so all of this activation and illumination is your present moment, and it is in your future. Sometimes we can allow those old feelings of the past, or even apprehensions or fears from the past, to prevent us from our expansion and our growth. Okay, so Spirit is saying, Carolyn, that that if you feel you need to spend time thinking of the past, then allow that. However, limit the amount of time that you'll give to that in your day. Okay, because no one's saying like put it out of your mind, don't think about those things. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is it's important to continue on the upswing and decide to pencil this kind of stuff in when it's appropriate for you. You have control over this. Okay, and sometimes we do feel like we need some healthy dose of the past memories to invigorate us with its nostalgia. Okay, I also want to say that the past is not going to scare you or overcome you in some kind of a negative way, Carolyn. I feel how, oh no, what if things are too much? What if it's too emotionally intense? What if this is heightening for me? What if a lot of what ifs about the future regarding the past maybe resurfacing or coming to light. And I want to say that none of these fears are founded. None of these fears are true or real. And spirit just wants you to know that. So if you also need to cry, girl, cry if you need to cry, if and when you need to. It helps energy patterns move so that you can continue making space for the new. All right. I really feel like the final guidance is not to stall and procrastinate based on the past or based on the way that you feel about things. Taking the actionable step in the direction of the life that you know you want to be living, even when it's challenging, even when it's hard. That is the ticket to moving into all these brightly activated spaces. Carolyn, you're going to great places, hon. And I want to say it's not going to be too much for you emotionally. You're going to be okay. Our biggest fears are in our hearts and in our heads. Mostly they never come to pass. Carolyn, send the love to you, honey. Thank you for your donation. You know, sometimes spirit encourages to watch some kind of like TV or movies or something that helps you to cry. I'm going to just take my jacket off, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I said I was going to read for someone something. Who did I say? I know it. I said keep me on track. I fit someone in real quick. And then I had a question also. The question was from Sandy. Ah, that's what it was. Christina. Thank you. Christina, let me get you your quick card. And then Sandy, I'm going to jump to your question. You're welcome, Carolyn. Love you, girl. Christina says, I'm struggling with one person in my life and I need to know how genuine and sincere she is or if she has bad intentions for me, spirit. What are that person's intentions for Christina? What does Christina need to know? A little more than that, please. That's too many. Come on, please. Look, I got to be honest. All right. So this one fell first, honey. Yes, you, Christina. This one fell first and it's fork in the road. And I was like, okay. You're like, I don't know how genuine and sincere. Does this person have bad intentions? I feel like this fork in the road means that they're kind of flighty, flaky. They could leave at any moment if they have another opportunity that's better. And I'm like, well, clarify this and came out. So that tells me that in the end, even if you guys spend time together doing whatever it is that you're doing, that person might actually just move along because they find something else that they are more in alignment with. Christina, I don't feel bad intentions, but I feel like there's the potential to get bored or to want something else and move on. Yes, I'm going to read Sandy's question. Let me find it. Oh, Sandy. Okay, I don't even have to find it. It was something like my poor little baby niece or something passed away, right? Oh gosh, I'm just going to look for it. I'm sorry. I don't want to butcher your comment here, but a baby passed away and you heard that someone had done witchcraft. Oh, your daughter, honey. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Hold on. Maybe it's not a baby. You poor thing. Christina says makes total sense. Thank you. You're welcome. Sandy, okay. My daughter passed unexpectedly 6 weeks ago. And I had a message. Let me just put this on screen. My daughter passed unexpectedly 6 weeks ago, and I had a message from someone from New Zealand stating someone I know used witchcraft to do something to her. Is that possible? Autopsy didn't show anything. Blood and tissue delayed 6 to 8 months. I also know it can be too early to know anything. Okay. You sweetheart. I hope you're still here, Sandy. Are you still here? This is what I want to say. Because we actually had somebody kind of mention something about like black magic and that kind of thing the other day, cursing and hexing and that kind of thing the other day. You're here. Thank you. I'm glad that you're here. And I am sending you so much love and so much condolences, sweetheart. That is a challenging situation to be in. This is what I know to be true of our dimension here. We live in an energetic dimension. And as much time, effort, and energy we place with our focused intention on something, can we start to create results in our lives or in the world? Okay. So, as she was 34, I understand I was wrong about that baby thing. I'm sorry. I saw the 6 weeks and I was like, oh my gosh, what? My bad. So, this is what I want to say. We discussed it just the other day, actually. Witchcraft or black magic or voodoo or that kind of thing. Okay, so if a person wanted to use their energy for a malicious purpose, such as that, still your baby. Absolutely. Yes, that's still your baby, you sweetheart. I'm sending you so much love, man. So what I want to say about this is if somebody wanted to practice witchcraft against your daughter, let's just say this, okay? And they spent time, effort, energy. Now that's a negative intention. That's a malicious or an evil intention, okay? And spirit, the big guns upstairs, does not honor or support anything that is less than love. Okay, so if there's no love involved, spirit is not going to step in and help this come to pass. Therefore, it relies solely on the individual who's practicing to use their own negative energy to create some kind of thing. And as much energy as she puts into that and hex your daughter or whatever she does, it might ripple your daughter's way. Okay. She might stub her toe. She might get a cold. She might have a bad day. All right. But then the energy, just like anything else, it moves and it passes and it dissipates and it goes away. That energy may never even reach her, honey. I just want to be very clear about this. Do you guys think everyone has ever always loved me? No. Once in a while, this girl gets hate messages. You better believe people telling me I'm the devil and all kinds of weird stuff. Okay. So, what I want to say is, we can add to the negative energy as much as we want, even with ritual. Okay, and if there were some kind of effect that happened to happen, it would be so minimal that it would probably barely be noticed and never be linked. Okay, but if that person decided, the one who's doing the hexing, okay, you know what, I've got to commit 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to hexing this person to try to make some kind of an energetic dent in the spiritual protection that they have naturally going on with their own soul and their own divine spirit team and their angels. All right, real stuff. So it's not realistic to think that anything like that had anything to do with what happened to your daughter. That is what I want to say. And I am sending you so much love. There are a lot of challenging things going on in this dimension right now. And unfortunately, we are witness to a lot of this. So if you're concerned with the energy patterns going on, call on the big guns upstairs, whoever that is for you, angels, Jesus, source, God, creator, higher power, higher self. Call on the divine and then envision whoever this is that you're worried about, okay? Or maybe it was a news story that you saw or a fear that you have. Place that in the hands of the divine and send it with light and let it go and move through your life. That is how you can help the collective right now, by not holding the dense energy with everyone else that keeps it stuck on all of us. Give it to God. Okay. Let me see. Oh, hold on a minute. Jody, I see you. And Lily, hold on. You guys are totally awesome. I need to do something real quick. Sending love. You're welcome, honey. Tomorrow I'm doing mediumship only, honey. Tomorrow, right here on my page, a little earlier than this time right now, I will be streaming mediumship only readings, mediumship of past loved ones only. And I would love to connect for you guys more deeply. But there are no guaranteed for readings. It's all free as drawn by spirit. But I will do my best, and I would love to see you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Jody, you donated for Jennifer? Is that what it is? They're on YouTube? Jody for Jennifer? Let me write that down. Okay, let's see where I'm at now. Jen Amon. Jen, you have the current life lessons spread, 6-card spread. Jen, did you want to pick your deck, or you just want me to have at it? I think I'm going to go with the Tattooed Tarot if that's okay with you. I get it, girl. No worries. I understand. That's why I have my schedule and I show up to my schedule. And if my other friends are live and I'm free, I catch it. And if I'm not, I do, I can't, whatever. Okay. Jennifer, if you could hold those questions until I come to you, because I have quite a few down the list, and the comments on my end, because I'm streaming on 2 platforms, the comments are lengthy. So if you could just hold on to that. Right now, I'm reading for Jen Amon on Facebook. Jen. Ooh. Whoa. Well, this is yours for sure. Current lesson. Damn. Sending love to Jen already. Embrace and release. All right. This week, this month, this season. All right, girl. I'm loving this for you, hon. Thank you for the stars, Sandy. I receive 1 penny per star and they all add up. And I am a regular, real person just like you guys. So thank you. It makes a difference in my life. So thank you for that. Jen, current life lesson or focus? You got the 9 of Swords. This is about frustration, depression, mental anguish, fears, doubts, worries, this kind of thing. So the 9 of Swords, maybe sleepless nights, you're not resting well, you've got some things in your face. This could even be shadow work. Like, man, I really need a reading, girl. What's going on? I've got some shadow work going on, things that are rearing their ugly heads in my life or in my heart. And I'm really dealing with some stuff right now. I feel kind of like Jen. I just want to say that, we're just coming into March now. You know what I mean? And depending on how the weather is where you're at, like sometimes we go through a seasonal depression during winter, during Christmas, this kind of thing. And I feel like you are resurfacing. You are just moving through it to sprout anew. Okay. But how do we raise our vibration? By releasing things that lower our vibe. And sometimes those things that lower our vibe are things that happened to us in the past that we carry around with us like a shield for protection. Now, I do feel how some of these things you're ready to let go, Jen. So Spirit is saying, if you find any things that seem to arise within you, feelings, old experiences that keep coming back to you somehow, that is a call from your soul to just hash those out and put things into perspective, write it all out on a piece of paper and then burn that paper and get rid of it or shred it. Okay. You don't necessarily want to jot down a whole bunch of ammunition that someone else can pick up and read your private personal feelings and thoughts. So jotting these things out so that you can let the past lie, kind of close these chapters, kind of like suitcases that you're packing up and letting go of. All right. That's how I feel here with you. This 9 of Swords right now, it's all in here and it's all out here. But if you can put some of it out there and let it go, feels so much lighter and freer, Jen. Really, really, you will find this. All right. If you're like, I have no idea what you mean. Yeah. Well, when you go through your life today, tomorrow, and the week ahead, whatever, watch when you get triggered. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about things that bother you, things that irk you in yourself and in other people. It all matters. When was the last time you felt like that? Why are you getting so angry? Is it because of this, or is it because it reminds you of something that used to happen before? Okay, that can be that old shadow talking, needing to be healed in some way. Now that you're empowered and you can go, wait a minute, I'm not that same old child. I'm a grown adult now, and I'm not going to stand for this kind of stuff. However, maybe you have been. And Spirit is saying it's happening now so that you can close both of those chapters. You know what I'm saying? Now, Jen, what to embrace? You have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is seen, she's heard, she's valued, she's appreciated. Her presence commands your attention. She is on fire and unstoppable. Okay, so this is what you can embrace at this time. I understand if you're going through some struggles and stresses and hardships, you know what I mean? Some challenges in life, but that doesn't have to stop you. And it definitely does not have to stunt your growth or change the image that you have of yourself, because it all adds to the quality of the person that you are. When you go through struggles and you retain the goodness within you, that fucking matters, girl. That is a success. You don't have to be jaded like others that you may know in your life. Spirit is saying you know some who are jaded and you are not, and thank God. So, Jen, this Queen of Wands, embrace your uniqueness, embrace your inspiration, your creativity, the flow that you find yourself in, because you are attractive, you are magnetic. Putting yourself out there is something that Spirit is indicating very strongly with this reading. Okay, like maybe I'm going through some stuff, right? And I don't want to put myself out there, but Spirit is saying yes, 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 you've got to continue being in the flow. You can't let that kind of stuff stop the progress of your life. Okay, now this is what to release. Major Arcana card number 9, the Hermit. I can feel how when I'm not feeling my best, I want to crawl into bed and put the covers over my head and not have to deal with anybody at all. But I also might sleep all day. I also might not eat my meals. I might skip meals. I might not bathe for a couple of days because I've decided I'm not even worth the time to do that. Okay, so Spirit is saying, even if life is challenging, you can't pull into your shell forever. You've got to re-emerge with strength, with victory. Oh, very close friend's daughter violently attacked at college. I about lost it. Oh my gosh, you sweetheart. Yeah, I can see how this is probably bringing you nightmares. This 9 of Swords, you see all the swords in the eyeball? That's your third eye. That's like giving me nightmares. This scares me in my headspace. And now you're probably thinking about it. What could have happened? What if I was there? Maybe it went like this and that, right? Sometimes we get in the headspace. We can't let that stuff go. Spirit is saying a lot of your... what is this? A lot of that is fictional. Okay, a lot of that is illusory, and we make it the worst, and it's really not all that the brain wants to try to think it is, because your ego and your brain wants to protect you. You got to commit that shit to memory and make sure that way nothing like that ever happens to you or yours, right? Again, or closer to home. So I want to say that none of that is going to protect you either. Okay, and putting shields up against and vowing never to leave your house again, this Hermit card is not going to protect you and yours. So Spirit is saying it's safe to re-emerge, and it's safe to feel safe, to be out there and doing things. All right, now let's talk about the time patterns here. So this week, you've got Major Arcana card number 4, the Emperor. So the Emperor indicates that people are taking their cues from you this week, Jen. So this week, you are that leader, the one who has the good ideas and the level head, who can kind of, uplift people and bring them in the right direction and show them the way, right? This kind of thing. So this week for you, Jen, sitting on that Emperor's throne and kind of overseeing things and not really panicking, not getting drawn in, surveying, helping others along the way, taking them under your wing, guiding them, if you will. Okay, now this month you have Major Arcana card number 11, the Strength. It's usually number 8 in a lot of tarot decks. In this deck, it's number 11. That speaks to me of a master number. I want to say to you this, Jen. Spirit wants me to say to you, this whole experience where your friend's daughter was attacked, the 11 master number here, they want me to say this, that all of this was designed to push everyone closer to Spirit, to push everyone closer to source, to God, creator. Okay. The 1111 is a spiritual awakening kind of number. And they're letting me know that the strength of the unity that you all have for one another, but also the things that happen that have shaken everyone, it's pushing everyone towards their own version of spirituality, which is a beautiful thing. Okay. And I know that the whole thing is not acceptable and horrible. Okay. However, the little light in the darkness there is that everyone is closer to God as a result. Okay. You may not see this, but on the inside, it's happening. Now, this season, fantastic. I love how this month you're also being the strong one for people. Okay. A lot of strength, a lot of unity and support this month. But this season, that's like the next 3 to 4 months. You know what I'm saying? Ace of Wands. This is about you being in charge of your life, Jen. Taking the action with your hands and deciding what you're going to do to make your life better, to make everyone's life better, to involve everyone else. I love the beauty in this card. I love how it's in the palm of your hand, what you're going to do. You are the one who takes that lead. You are the one who sets that tone, and you get to decide what you guys are involved in. I really feel like pulling out of hermit mode and stepping into this Queen of Wands with the wand in your hand, and including those people who you desire to be involved in the activities that you're embarking upon. That is going to really create some beautiful, deep, and intimate bonds for the future. That's what I have for you, Jen. Now and in the future. Thank God that you are a stable person who, is there. However, Spirit is reminding you that you are safe and that all of that happened, but it's no longer happening. So I just want to say, when you reminisce in that headspace about, oh, it must have went like this, and I bet she was so scared, and if it was me, I would right? So we get into our headspace in this panic mode. And the body does not know, your body does not know the difference from a memory or reality. So your body thinks it is being violently attacked when you go back into that, and your body gets all, I start trembling, I sweat, I get nervous, my heart skips a beat, right? Yeah, well, you're traumatizing your body by romancing some of those fear-based things. Okay, so recognize this and put those fears or worries in the hands of the divine, and let it leave you. And write it out, Jen, and burn it, because you don't want them to pick that up, or anyone. Because how it makes you feel matters, honey. Even as a bystander who wasn't involved, you feel somewhat vulnerable, right? A little bit victimized, a little bit like this could happen to me or my children. So Spirit is saying, write out how you feel. It's not invalid. Even if no one receives it, Spirit receives that. Write it out so that it's not just in here trying to find a way to be heard and seen. Thank you, Jen. You're welcome. Hello, hello. I appreciate all of you guys. You're fantastic. Pam Dite. Pam Dite, you are next. Pam also has a $20 6-card spread. Oh, I dropped my list. Hold on. Oh. Whew. Hi, Alana. Good to see you, honey. Pam Dite. Aw. Kathy, you don't want a message? Pam's here. That's great. Kathy, you don't want a message? I have you on my list, honey. I love and appreciate you, darling. Thank you for the happy Easter blessing. Wow. Love you, Kathy. I know it's a big list. Hi, Mildred. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. I'll be in my office tomorrow for readings tomorrow. Oh, hold on. Uh-oh, hold on. Things are happening. Hi, Alana. I'll add you to the list, darling. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so Kathy will be tomorrow. Okay, Pam. Hi, Becky. Hello, hello. I have a guaranteed list that I'm working off of. I'm doing some free readings in between, and I'm doing my best to get to as many as possible. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Tomorrow will be mediumship only, no donations, no guaranteed for donation, but right here on my page. So I hope to see you guys then as well. Pam Diet. Current energy, current life lesson focus. Major Arcana card number 14, the Temperance. So this is about not getting pulled off track, not getting riled up. Okay, Temperance is about discernment. Her eyes are closed. She's focused inward. She's standing on one foot. She's not getting drawn in this direction, that direction. So being that this is the current lesson or focus, Pam, I would feel like discipline is something that is being highlighted at this time. Balance, moderation, discipline, and neutrality. Okay. And when these are our lessons, what does that mean? That it's a little harder to keep that intact, right? It's a little more challenging to keep ourselves contained, and maybe something outside of us is creating some kind of a rise or trigger. That's what I feel here, Pam, but take that as it resonates. If you are walking on the path to hone your skills of balance, moderation, self-containment, self-control, and discernment, then you will find experiences that cause you to really cultivate and pull that out of yourself. So something to embrace at this time would be the Knight of Wands. So this Knight of Wands is he's embracing his present moment. He's deciding what he wants to do, and he's really enjoying the process. Okay, as you can see, this guy looks like maybe he's, I don't know, stalking that dragon. He's got his wand there all fired up, ready to go. Who knows what he's up to, but he's doing it because he wants to. He's doing it because he enjoys it, not because somebody said, hey, go do that big thing. He wants to do this. It's enjoyable to him. So something to embrace at this time, Pam, would be making sure that you are doing things that bring you joy. Okay. Finding this balance and moderation and this peace that you desire in your life, it needs to be balanced by joyful experiences as well. Sometimes we can walk this fine line of adulthood, right? And we're like going to work and paying our bills, and how come I'm not happy? Okay, because what are you doing in between all those regular mundane obligations? Okay, because your life is your own, and you have a unique soul within you that desires some kind of excitement, activity, activation. But it's up to you to take the time to invest in that for yourself. Okay, so that is what I'm speaking of here, is to make the most of your moments every time that you can. Every moment. Include music if you're somebody who enjoys music in your regular tasks. Include music when you're cooking or doing chores, this kind of thing, to kind of lighten it up, and making sure that you're penciling in time for yourself. Okay, because if you want to be Miss I walk the line, I'm on the up and up, I'm such a good person, I pay all my bills, this and that, you need to be able to give yourself the things that you desire. Watch the movies and shows, read the books, pamper yourself, get your hair done. All these things matter to how you feel about your life and yourself, and that matters to the quality of your energetic vibration, which unlocks other experiences for you. What to release at this time, Pam? The King of Swords. This is the big long-term plan of your life. Okay, so I feel like you're trying to do the right thing, you're trying to do best. I actually feel, look at one of her eyes is open. I just noticed that. She can't even relax because she's got one eye open to make sure, like I feel like one eye is open. So this King of Swords indicates that it's time to release what you think the future should look like. And if you're afraid to invest in something new because it's not a forever thing, then that's a waste. Okay. Spirit is saying, trying on new experiences just to see how they fit with you before committing to the long-term thing. Okay. Because maybe Pam is deciding that she wants to up level her life in some kind of a way, but she's not really sure how or where or what or why. But I just heard about this new, some kind of venture, and I could pay $2,000 to start that, but gosh, that's a lot of money. I don't even know if I'll like it. Don't do something like that. This message has been coming through repeatedly in the collective. It's to try on things just a little bit before you fully commit to them. Okay. Because you're not really sure how the energetic resonance will feel when you're involved. Pam says, I'm a good person. I got a job and was treated badly. I'm letting it go and moving on. I'm trying to not let things bother me anymore. Wonderful, Pam. I'm loving that. So this is you balance, trying not to get ruffled or riled up by the circumstances, okay? Making the most of all the present moments that you have so that you can boost your energetic frequency into alignment with a better job, something more in alignment with you. I want to say thank God that this happened. Release the long-term plan. So this job didn't work out. It's not a failure. It's just not in alignment with you, right? So Spirit wants to highlight that, Pam. This King of Swords is about the long-term plan and maybe feeling like, oh gosh, I'm a failure. I'm never going to get there. I've ruined it again, or something, this or that has let down, whatever. That's not the case. If something's not in alignment with you, let it fall through. I'm glad that you're letting it go. I'm glad that you're moving on. I can feel the little bit of mourning there. Not remorse, mourning. I feel a little bit of mourning because you had, there was a certain degree of potential that you had felt for this job. I've got another interview next week. Fantastic. So have you quit already? Because this week you've got the Six of Swords. This is your energy for this week. Six of Swords. I'm cutting ties and I'm heading in a new direction. I've left something that is no longer in alignment with me. Look at her. She's got all her swords with her. She's throwing the peace sign or whatever, and she's out of there. She's leaving. This is you leaving that job and into other spaces. So this is this week, you cutting ties and moving into brighter spaces, more in alignment with you. This month, you are major arcana card number 4, the Emperor. This is someone who's a leader, someone who knows how to make things happen. Okay. And other people look to this person for guidance as well, Pam. So I do say that, you may be the person who is, looked to for, the management of the household or this kind of thing. And I do see how others will take their cues from you. So if you panic like, oh no, things are bad, others are going to be like, oh no, things are bad because Pam says they're bad. And if she says they're bad, we know they're bad, right? So this is a call to be on, kind of a bit of, a more stoic footing. Okay. More stoic footing. All right. You are a person of a certain status in your life. All right. And you deserve a certain respect and a standard. And if someone doesn't meet that, the Emperor's not fooling around. He's like, look, you're not in my kingdom then. Okay. So this is you recognizing that you are a valuable individual with a certain degree of status and standard. And you don't have to accept less than what it is that you know is right for you. And that's this month. Now, this season, that would be the next 3 or 4 weeks. You've got major arcana card number 2, the High Priestess. This is about you and your intuition, which I love this. This is discernment. How do I feel in my body? What feels right for me? But this is about downloads, upgrades, having visions, feelings that you act upon, feeling in alignment with your intuition and your spirit team. I love this. This is where you're going with this. All of these feelings that feel bad, okay, they're steering you away. And that's honing your intuition. And that's how you learn. All right. And I do see what you said here. They want me to come back Monday and Tuesday, but I'm not. I was treated badly. Good. This card indicates that you are absolutely righteous in not going back, not even entertaining that. You do deserve better, holding space for that in your life and recognizing that you'll never go against your intuition again, because this is a thing. You learned something through this. And that is valuable information that will guide you through the rest of your life ahead. Okay. Pam, that is what I have for you, hon. Thank you for letting me read for you, and I'm going to disconnect. Carla Trousdale. Carla, you sweetheart. Thank you for all those stars, honey. Are you still here? Anne. Hi, Carla. Do you have a certain request, Carla? Ann Iva would like a card on romance. Ann Iva, yes. You got a couple. And I'll just give you these cards, honey. Okay, so you got 2 cards that fell for you. The first one is disentangling. You want a card on romance. Disentangling indicates that someone is attempting to shift and change tracks. Okay, my life looks like this, but I'm pulling away from the way my life looks and I'm leaning into something else that is better for me. Poking holes is the card that is here also. So this is what I want to say to you. And if the card on romance, look, okay, so you're asking a card on romance. I'll just say this. If you're in some kind of a relationship, I would say, no, Carla, this is not for you. Carla, this is not for you. I'm pulling a quick romance card for Aunt Iva. And I'll jump with you next. What spirit thinks you need to hear, Carla? Yes, this is not for you. This is for Aunt Iva. And I kind of feel like maybe you're not in a relationship. Okay, maybe you're not in a relationship. You're kind of in between relationships, and you may not have the best track record with relationships. Okay, so I want to say to you that poking holes indicates that people may say things or do things that put you down in some kind of a way that make you feel less than your best self. Okay, and this might be you disentangling from all of those kinds of energetic patterns. If you have not fully disentangled yourself from those kinds of patterns, then they may still be alive and active in your relationships. I also feel, honey, if you're already in a relationship, all right, I just want to say this could be your partner being a total jerk because they're trying to leave you. Okay, so please, you're not in a relationship. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Listen, honey, I want to say cleanse your energy and hold space for better. Give back to yourself. Start complimenting yourself. Start touching your hair and your face and telling yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love yourself. And, make a nice meal for you and do all the wonderful things, because this indicates that there are some patterns of lack around relationships that are still present in your energetic field. And you're going to step into a relationship with those same old patterns and those same old wounds and have the same old results. So now's the time to give back to yourself, to boost yourself up and to get your vibrational frequency much higher. Okay. That way you can rid yourself of any of these lower vibe patterns trying to come into your life and into your experience. You want a healthy relationship, so make yourself healthy first. We are all on a wellness journey of some sort. We all have personal development and self-improvement that could stand to be had. And I'm not saying anyone's better than anyone else. We are all just people doing our best. So Spirit is encouraging Anne. I always call you Anna, don't I, darling? Anne and anyone else who's resonating, to pour that love into yourself that you want a partner to give you, and that activates that kind of a pattern in your life. The universe will send a partner who loves you in the ways that you give that love to yourself. But if you deprive yourself and go without, then that's what you will find in your relationships. Carla Trousdale. Let's see. Carla, I'm going to get you one of these spirit messages that Carla, whatever spirit would like for you to hear. For Carla Trousdale. Thank you for all those stars, darling. And I will be having a mediumship only night tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, mediumship only, right here on my page. And I will be doing free readings as drawn by spirit. And I will get to as many as possible tomorrow for that. Wow. Okay, Carla. So first things first, you've got black sheep here on the bottom of my real life oracle deck. So I do feel like, you might feel a little bit like a different than other people. I'm different. I'm out. I know you can understand this, right? I'm just different than others. I'm my own person. I stay in my lane and I have my own pattern and I do my own thing. I'm just different. I feel this. Now, the card that you have from the spirit messages here says, reach out. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where it is offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it is presented to you. Wow. So I really feel, Carla, like you're getting a reading, right? But there's something going on in your life that you need some kind of support around, okay? And your past loved ones in spirit, your divine spirit team, they want to help you. And sometimes that help needs to come through human hands, but I feel like you're at odds and you're like, nah, I got this on my own. You know what I mean? I don't need to ask for help. I don't want that help from anybody. In fact, that's what I feel here for you. This one here is drops in the bucket. I know that you are independent and capable and confident and ambitious, and you can do all the things. However, sometimes when we reach out for help and allow others to help us, it's not for us, it's for them. Drops in the bucket here for you. How awesome is that? So drops in the bucket indicates that it makes other people feel really good to help you. It makes them feel valuable to be able to assist you or to be there for you in some kind of a way. No one wants to take anything from you. And if you're struggling, it is a disservice to yourself and to them. Spirit is saying, honor the contracts. There are contracts made to be a part of your life, to lend you a helping hand. And when you're asking for assistance and you're asking for support and you're praying for different things, sometimes God moves through people in our lives, maybe even people that we don't really care for or get along with. Well, I would take it, but fuck that bitch. This kind of thing. And Carla, I don't feel like you're like, fuck that bitch, but there's a certain aspect potentially of pride. Like, no, I'm good. I go without before I will admit that I need help from someone. However, sometimes that help is not for you. And sometimes that help that you receive deepens some kind of a bond, a relationship that is necessary for either you or them to move forward. All right. So that is what I have for you, hun. Don't rob people of the enjoyment of being able to help you. Don't let your pride keep you back from allowing others to connect with you in a real way. Carla, send in love, darling. Send in love. Thank you for all those stars. Naomi, are you here? Hello, Anna Sargent. Hi, Leanne McAvoy Hall. Naomi. I still have 4 more on my guaranteed list here, guys. Naomi, Jody, Lily, Alana. Yes, of course, Naomi. Naomi, do you? Yeah, I would rather just give you a message from your past loved one. I really don't think that card, the card spread really means anything to you at all, hon. Naomi, let me just connect in with your energy, sweetheart. Oh, he's here. You better believe he's here. You better believe he's here. Oh, girl. All right. So I'm connecting it with your energy, of course, shifting my attention to spirit world. I know that your fiance is here with us. I know how much he loves you. This is interesting, hon. He's showing me a baby. Has anyone have you had a miscarriage? He's showing me a baby in the spirit world. Now, this card that fell, sweetheart Naomi, I am standing right next to you. Now, as I'm connecting with his energy, I have a lot of pain here on the side of my head. All right. A lot of pain here on the side of my head. However, I'm also feeling cold energy. No miscarriage years ago. Okay. So years ago, you miscarried, even if it wasn't his baby. Years ago, you did lose a child who's in the spirit world with your fiance now. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. But the father of that one was maybe physically abusive. Okay, he's telling me now. He's like, oh God, that one it wouldn't have worked out. This was better. This was better. This baby is here in the spirit world, and everything is fine. And that connection back then would have been unhealthy and toxic and would have tied you even more deeply to that whole thing. Wow. Listen, yes, she says, thank you. I appreciate the validations. I don't know you. I don't know him. I definitely don't know any of that. But our past loved ones live on, and your fiance loves you. Your fiance loves you very much. I am standing right next to you. Now, as I was trying to tell you, I feel as he's very close with me here, I feel cold sensation, maybe from my knees down. And I also feel very cold kind of on my back. Okay. So you, Naomi, breathe deeply and slowly and relax your body and settle in, because he's standing right next to you and he's wrapping his love around you. And he's doing everything he can to be present with you. And sometimes, if you're open, you can sense it too. You may feel chills or tingles. You might feel those cold spots like I was feeling. You might feel him kissing your face, hon. I feel it right here. Like he just wants to kiss this away. He wants to kiss away the thoughts that are in your mind. And now he's showing me a giraffe. And he's also saying that someone is jealous of you. They're just jealous of you. Oh, okay. So I feel like that might be friends of the past potentially. I love that. He was always giving me so much kisses. Yes, he wants to just kiss all over the face. Yeah, he's saying friends of the past. That's how I feel. Friends or family, even. I kind of feel like a little bit of backstabby feelings, this or that, things. I feel like these may be people who've tried to comfort you now. You know what I mean? And you're like, why would you try to comfort me and come out the woodwork when we ain't even friends like that, or whatever this might be. Like, I feel like there's some kind of there was a falling out, and now people want to come back into alignment with you. And he's saying they were jealous of you before. I don't know. This is interesting. Don't take it to heart. You're beautiful. Wow. He wants to touch your face and move your hair like out of your face. Ah. Oh, honey. It's like a stab in the back. Oh my gosh. His biological mother, she closed me out of everything for his funeral because we weren't married. Oh, my heart, his heart. He said, they're jealous of you. Oh, they're jealous of you. They're jealous of the love that I have for you. They're jealous of how you made me light up, how I changed for you. They're jealous because there was a spark inside of me that you lit, and they couldn't do that. And I'm so sorry. You didn't miss much. The funeral was uneventful. I was sitting with you anyway. I was sitting with you while you cried, knowing that you were missing my funeral. Now, okay, he's bringing me to a scan, a hospital scan. Yes, yes, he loves you so incredibly much, Naomi. I see somebody having some kind of a hospital scan now. Like a brain scan. It seems like an MRI, honey. Was this his brain scan? Did he have a stroke? Or are you somebody else having some kind of a brain scan, hun? Because I see like a hospital setting. And I can't seem to let it go. My brother had one, and brain surgery. Oh, okay, that's Becky. Okay, Becky. Naomi, I am so much better now. Okay, no brain scan for me, but he was in the hospital for 2 weeks. Okay, I do see that hospital setting and people coming to see and tests and scans and treatments and these kinds of things. Okay, but not in the brain. That's fine. And not you. That's fine. I see. Oh, it's cancer. Huh. Okay, here you go. He had organ failure. I stood by his side. Okay, but I feel cancer, honey. Was the organ failure due to cancer? Or were they discussing some kind of cancer treatment for him before he passed? I am so much better now. I am so much better now. My body gave up on me. I did not give up on you. I would never leave you on purpose. 100 years is not enough time, but my body quit on me and my heart still loves you forever. I will not give up on you. I see the ring. You're wearing my ring. I will not leave you. And I am so sorry that things have turned out this way. You deserve so much, and I want to give it to you. Now all I can do is watch. And dream with you. I promise I will dream with you, and I promise I will always be around. Just think of me and I'm there. Call my name and I'll wrap my love around you. He's referencing like you guys are twins. Oh, you have no idea. He always thought he had some kind of cancer. Okay, yes, he's giving me the cancer. I felt it all over, Can understand that. His body gave up. Oh my goodness. Sending love, sending love. Yes, free mediumship tomorrow. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Sending so much love, you guys. Sending so much love. So this is what I want to say to you, Naomi, is thank God he's better now. And she says, yes, twins for sure in every way. He agrees, darling. He agrees. And his love for you will never die. And I'm going to leave it all of his love with you. Thank you, Naomi, for letting me connect for you. And I will have mediumship only readings tomorrow right here on my page. And if you guys wanted to connect with me privately, I do offer one-on-one private sessions, tarot videos for order, and psychic development programs. In fact, my Mediumship Now program can activate and unlock and up-level whatever mediumship you have or don't have going on, because we all have it. But I can activate that within you if you don't know how to locate that. Okay, so I teach from the ground up, and I would love to guide and mentor you if you would like to connect with your own past loved ones. In my program, you will connect on your own with your own past loved ones, but you will also connect for other people to prove in the evidential life after death. You will read for your classmates and bring through their loved ones, and they will do the same for you. So I do have 2 programs running concurrently right now. They are 3 hours apart. So whichever time slot works for you. I've got a couple spots left in one program and a few more spots in the other program. So there is room if you would like to join in. Pray about it. Think about it. Lift it up to spirit. If you would like to learn from me, I would love to guide you. HeidiCorona.shop is the place to sign up for that. You're welcome. Yes, Naomi, sending all the love. And yes, thank God he's not suffering. It's suffering for him to watch you suffering as you move through your grief. And he attempts to comfort you in all of the ways that he can. And I tell you, hon, it takes a lot, because I know there's an aspect of himself that is probably still attending to his life review. But he must love you so incredibly much that he really shows up. You guys are awesome. Okay. Jennifer on YouTube. Are you still there, Jennifer? It's your turn, honey. Jennifer on YouTube, I don't know what your question was, but it is your turn. And Lily Paw, I'm going to get you one of these spirit messages. Oh, absolutely, Naomi. Yes. Whoop, that's too many, hun. Oh my gosh, I can't pick this card up. Really? Yeah, I don't see that. Look what I did. Look what I did. And Jennifer, all I see is it's above this. I don't see anything above that. Just yes. And all I see is a lot of Facebook messages. Oh, there it is. Okay, Jennifer. Okay, hold on. I see you there, and I will definitely jump in. Let me get Lily Paw her card real quick, okay? So Lily Paw. Lily. Let me make sure I'm all disconnected. Lily. And thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you for the stars and the donations. I am still live. Lily. Oh, well, that's beautiful. Lily, the card that you have from the Spirit Messages deck is a father's love. A father's love for his daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason. Whether your father is still here or has passed, a father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. Lily, I believe that your father is in spirit, right? And this is obviously a hello from heaven for you, sending you all the love, letting you know that you are still daddy's little girl. And I do say that your mediumship, as it opens and expands, this is someone who is a safe person to connect with and communicate with and share stories and visions and emotions, because it's someone in the spirit world that you know you love and trust, right? So this is just a reminder that that's only just a thought away, and that that is the hand that you may be holding, in connection with your mediumship, or as some kind of I almost feel like a gatekeeper. If your father might be your gatekeeper, or you may have a different gatekeeper. Who knows? Your father might just help you strengthen the mediumship skills that you have by communicating with him often, right? Calling him in and experiencing that communication and seeing how it unfolds and recognizing how it lands with the memories that you have, right? That's what I feel for you, Lily. So using dad as, that trusting person to help strengthen what you have going on. He's there for you to help you. I love that. Sending so much love, darling. Jennifer, yes. Hello, Jess Nicole. Okay, so Jennifer, your daughter has crossed over, and she always had a lot to say, so you would like to know if she has anything to say to you. Yes. Jennifer, I'm going to connect in with your energy. And I'm going to shift my attention to spirit world, and I'm going to see if your daughter Brittany might come forward for you. So Brittany comes in carrying balloons. She has balloons with her, which speak to me of some kind of celebration, right? Maybe it's an anniversary or some kind of a special day that she's bringing in. That would be like this month, next month, something that had just happened or is going to happen, a celebration, something like this from Brittany, those balloons. And there's a lot of balloons. I can see how she was kind of an overachiever. She wouldn't do anything just a little bit, you know? She's got like a whole bunch of balloons, like a whole bunch of them and all kinds of them. Like, we're doing it big this time. Okay, I can feel how her personality was that way. Why do it small? If you're going to do it, you better do it all the way or do it your best, right? Do it your best. Never play small. That's what she really wants to say. She's coming closer to me now. And oh, she's referencing like a hula or Hawaiian type of, I see like a hula or a grass skirt, like that kind of thing is what I see. And also she's speaking about a lamp. So I see a lamp, darling, Jennifer on YouTube now. She's referencing this lamp. It's near a top shelf in your living room. I feel like top shelf in the living room has some special mementos there. We sent balloons up for her birthday. Thank you, Jennifer. She knows this and she collected them all and she brought them with her today to bring forward. I've got the balloons that you guys sent for me. I brought them with me today, all shapes and sizes. I see that there's a big foil red heart one that she's definitely bringing to my attention here. But listen, girl, I'm really in your living room, I feel, and upwards. There's on top of a lamp, there's like a lamp that shines upward, and then there's like a shelf, and it's kind of like dark there. But I feel like, oh, past loved ones or pictures, something special is up there, and she's drawing my attention to it. She's saying she knows about these things. And those balloons that she collected, Jennifer, there is no such thing as death because she is still herself. She still knows who she is, where she is, and she still loves you and everyone else. There is no death. Her body is just gone. Her soul is intact. And she is every bit herself. She also gives you this one. We've been together in dreams. I got chills right now, girl. Oh my God. Yes, you've been dreaming with her. Yes, you do. And you see her. She tells me that you see her with your eyes. Okay. So sometimes when we see our past loved ones with our physical eyes, it's not like they materialize because that would scare the daylights out of us and we'd have a heart attack and drop dead. Right. So when we see our past loved ones, you catch in the energy pattern. Okay. Yes, we have been together in dreams. Thank you, Jennifer. I don't know this. I don't know you. I don't know her, but she lives on and she shows up for you. Yes, Mom, I'm here. How could you even doubt it with all the crazy happenings that I orchestrate around the house with things going missing and then coming, appearing, and with the lights and electronics being weird and the clocks that are acting up, this kind of thing. Mom, how do you not know this? Of course I'm around. What else now? Oh, heck, there is something. Oh, you see her. That's what it is. Oh, yes. So listen, girl, pay attention to when you're just moving through your day and whatnot, and you happen to catch a twinkly light or maybe a dark spot or something that is just weird out of the corner of your vision, a shadow. You kind of look and what in the heck? Where was that? That was, are my eyes? I'm rubbing my eyes. What was that? It's her. But your eyes, your human physical eyes are trained to see the physical. But the love that she has for you is so strong that it's in your face and you catch a shimmer of it. That's what it is. What was that? A shimmer. What was that? A shadow. What was that? You catch it because she wants you to see her so desperately. She wants you to know that she's there and you go, "What was that?" Nothing, I guess. Weird. Next time say, "Baby, I think I just saw you." Haven't you heard that people catch orbs on photos? That's the way we can see them with our naked eyes. Sometimes it's like a light, like a twinkly light, or even a shadow, or a black spot, or an orb of some sort. And you catch it, and then it's gone, but it's not really gone. You just stop seeing it because you're seeing into the spiritual for just a moment. Because they're pushing their love so deeply toward you. So, Jennifer, I love that you are seeing her. I love that you are aware of her presence now. She is speaking about a turkey at the table. I'll just say that. And she's also speaking about somebody who's, maybe speaking negatively. All right. You might have heard some kind of griping recently, some kind of an argument that was had. I can feel how there's been maybe an argument about finances. Okay. What happened to that money? Wow. Look at this again. It fell on the floor. There is no such thing as death, Mom. Wow. Yes, sometimes the light, shadows, and lights flickering. Yes, ma'am. I can't make this up. She tells me because she wants you to understand how real this is. Okay. What was that last thing? Hold on. I think I lost it. Oh, the argument. That's right. Oh, we had an argument. You guys, an argument. There has been some kind of an argument about bills. Okay. She's saying, maybe you're not quite as well off as you used to be, or there's been a wrinkle in the program, whatever this is. You've had words with a masculine energy about bills or finances, and she witnessed this. She overheard this. Because she's still present in your life for all things great and small. And she does not want you to be stalled on your path because you got a lot of life to live. And she is definitely supporting you in every way that she can. And she also says that, she lived her life to the fullest. She lived her life to the fullest. And she says, I really have no regrets. Now, as I speak those words from her, I feel pain around partnerships. I feel pain around partnerships, and there may be a touch of regret or remorse around that. My relationships weren't easy. My relationships weren't easy, but I still don't have regrets. Okay. I did what I did, and I was who I was, and I didn't let anything stop me. And I am so much better now. The rainbows, girl. I feel like those rainbows are your hellos from heaven. There are so many ways that your daughter says hello to you, that Brittany says hello to you. She touches you and you think that there are flies or something bothering you. She says she rides in the car with you, and it'd be a good idea to slow down sometimes, especially when you're angry or upset. She wants you to be safe. She wants you to be happy. She loves the celebrations, but she says that you don't always need an occasion to do it up and celebrate. All right. She says, the celebrations are fantastic, but the day-to-day could use a little bit of pick me up as well. And it's up to you to do that, Mom. It's up to you to do that. And when you're doing that, yes, you think of me, but don't think of me the way that you've been thinking of me. I can't do that because Brittany's not here. She's saying, do that for me. I'm watching you and I'm rooting you on. You're the hands I'm living vicariously through you, through your experiences. And for you to limit yourself limits her too. She really wants to say that in a big way. For you to limit yourself, it limits her too. She says she watches you like soap operas. Come on, make it interesting, Mom. She's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. You could make it a little more juicy, do some stuff. I'm excited for the future, but you've got to get there. Yes, that's her. I fly in the car sometimes. Yes. At the speed limit. She already told on you, hun. You don't got to say it. She already told on you. So please know that she is very present with you and she loves you very much. And she keeps bringing me back to that lamp. What is it? The lamp above the lamp in the living room. Maybe there's some cobwebs or something from the lamp to the ceiling. She's really illuminating it for me. It's a little bit dusty there. Maybe she's just letting you know that she sees this. And look at that. I send you loving signs to your nature. They always do. They always do. And they know which ones are connecting with you, right? They know which ones make sense to you. This lamp is weird, honey. It's not round. It's like square or rectangle. It's like a rectangle. I see it, and it's illuminating the ceiling, and it looks like a little dusty on top. I don't know. I'll just leave that with you. She's not a liar. I know this. Yeah, yeah. She's definitely very, very upfront, very forthcoming, and she wants you to live a good life. She sees your thoughts, and she knows that some days are more challenging than others. All right, but you can make it through this. It's a decision, is what she says. It's a decision to decide when's enough, and when it's the right time to do something different instead. And you know when that is, and you're doing great. And sweetheart, I'm going to leave all of Brittany's love with you. She's like, it never left you. Stop. It's like, I'm not even really here. I'm more with her. That's hilarious. Pictures of her up there. That's why she keeps bringing it to me. I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. That you can see me. The light illuminates my photos up there. I don't know this girl. Thank you, Jennifer, for the validations. Your past loved one live on, just like everyone else's past loved ones live on, just like we live on when we die too. We don't have to be afraid. We still get to be ourselves, and we get to see our folks again, and we get to wait for the rest of the others to come join the crowd. We get to cheer them on and root them on too. Thank you, God, that that is the true nature of this dimension. I did not always know that was so. I was devastated by the separation of death. I thought it was permanent, and I was afraid that we'd never see each other again. And I tell you, this has changed my life, and I am so grateful to now know this truth. Thank you, Jennifer, sending love. Her ashes are also in a space like that. Wow. Connection is super. Thank you, Jody. Wow. See this? I can't make this up. She's bringing it to me for you to prove to you how real it is, doll. Thank God. And thank you, Jennifer. Alana, are you here, honey? Yes, I will be doing mediumship only tomorrow. I do have Alana on my list, and I'd like to do a couple of quick cards if possible here. Yeah. Rhonda K, let me get you one of these spirit messages, Rhonda. And Alana, yeah, you're here. Okay, good, good. Thank you, Jennifer. Yeah. If you guys want to connect with me on a deeper level, my links are in your description box. I won't reach out to you. Scammers do that kind of nonsense. And I'm live several times a week. She was riding with me for real. Yes, ma'am. You better believe it. She ratted you out. She told us all about it. That's hilarious. All right. So Rhonda K, this card is for you. Rhonda, you've got caregiver. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and the love that you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you received care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all of their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. Rhonda K, this is a reminder to Spirit, from Spirit, that as much as you want to love and give and be that caregiver to others, life has put you in a position that you must care for yourself. Life has put you in a position to no longer neglect your own needs, your own concerns, and your own well-being. And in fact, life is firmly putting you on a path of empowerment, of choosing for yourself and deciding what that is. And that's because for far too long, Rhonda has been neglected. Rhonda has been swept under the rug or put in the back seat because other needs or other people's needs had a priority, right? Yes, I'm empty of everything, numb. And this is the beginning of reactivation, of you stepping in to whoever you are, Rhonda, and deciding who that is in every moment, recognizing that you don't have to try to be. Do you understand? You just are. So Spirit wants you to learn to be. And that's what all this stripping away is about. Sending love to you, Rhonda, as you rebuild in an authentic way that is completely in alignment with who you are. And it's going to be beautiful. So listen to your intuition and move through this in the highest ways possible. Even if it's challenging, Spirit is on your side. Alana is still here. Alana, do you want to pick your deck? Oh, I know it. Those tears are releasing sticky energy patterns. Just let them go, Rhonda. Just let them all release, 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 and cleanse and flush what you have going on. The tears want to come, let them flush it all away and move the energy. I pick my deck, Alana. All right. I'm sorry, Alana. Look, I got to get a couple more quick cards. I know you've been waiting for just a minute, but Belinda Knight Mendoza, this is for you. Belinda, cleanse. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleaning. Belinda, this is for you. Okay, so I know that usually with the shower water, I always I say, cleanse with your shower, ask Spirit to release anything that's no longer serving you as it goes down the drain, etc. Yes, this too. However, Spirit is giving me a touch of something else for you. So, Belinda, now, you have heard me say that we, as the soul who's in this body, okay, you as the soul who's in that body, have a little tiny spark of God, source, creator that's mixed up with your soul that's in your body. Okay. So that creator wants to remind you to care for yourself in the same way that any other child of God deserves to be cared for. Okay. So kind of like with Rhonda being the caregiver, giving all the love to all the other children of God in this world, but sometimes forgetting that she herself is also that child in need of the care and the sustenance. This is for you, Belinda, as well. Okay, so going a touch deeper with this, as far as the care of your physical vessel. In fact, I just dropped some kind of a post that said, like, I dread every time I've got to wash and blow dry my hair. Right. And I'm like, damn, ain't that the fucking truth? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a task and a chore to have to undertake these things, tedious things all the time, every time. And so sometimes we get busy or we get moody or whatever it may be, and we slack off, right? Well, Spirit is calling Belinda and anyone else who resonates to take that time and care with your vessel, because you are just as important as everything else that is going on in your life. Okay. If you think about it this way, like when we want to slack off on some things, this is how I find it. Sometimes, like, say you're taking a shower, you know what I'm saying? And you get the hair and you get all the major things and you make it all the way down. And then you go, those feet, they're down there. Well, if I lift up my leg and then my hip is weird, it's going to throw me off balance, and then, fuck those feet. They're getting soaked down there anyway, right? So we might skip those feet, right? We're not going to wash our feet, right? I'm just being honest here. Sometimes we skip these things because they'll be fine. It's no big deal. I'll tell you what, if you're a religious person, and the divine showed up in your house and needed everything taken care of, you better believe, ins, outs, tops, bottom, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm washing your goddamn feet. You better believe it, right? I'm going to do everything necessary for God, Jesus, higher self, higher power, angels, whoever this may be in your life. Did you know that you should do the same for yourself? Spirit is calling you to honor yourself as if you're honoring the divine, not to cut corners just because it's little old you. Okay, because it matters. Belinda, that's what I have for you. And there's one more. Leanne McAvoy Hall, card for you, and then I'm jumping to Alana. Leanne, and hello, newbies. Good to see you. My name is Heidi. I'm in California. Glad to have you tuning in. I've been on for quite a while, so I'm just doing a couple more quick cards and then one of the guaranteed readings I still have left. But I'm live for mediumship only tomorrow night, and I'm live several times a week. So check me out. Leanne McAvoy Hall. The card that you have is Believe. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. Wow. Leanne, the power of your belief is huge. Okay. So recognize where you may have any limiting beliefs in your life, things that stunt your growth or prevent you from expansion or experiencing new things. Okay. Because sometimes we can anchor in beliefs that are just not true. Like, who am I to do that? I'm a woman, well, did you know that you probably can do it anyway? These kinds of little tiny things when we take a look. Okay, I'm really feeling something like life is hard. Hello, that's a belief that many people hold dearly. And then guess what? Life is hard because you believe that it is. Okay, so I'm really with you here, Leanne, and anyone else recognizing those little tiny beliefs. Recognize the thoughts that you have, the things that you say, the things that you speak about, to pin down the belief systems that are inside that might be preventing you from expansion or from living a life that is closer to the life that you desire for yourself. Leanne. All right, Alana. Alana, I'm going to grab the Everyday Witch Tarot for you, love. Alana, you have a 6-card current life lesson spread. Alana, thank you for your donation. I do appreciate that. Because I'm a regular real person just like you guys. I don't have another job. This is what I do. So your donations help me pay my bills. That's what's up. I got to get my brakes done on my truck. So your donation might save my life tonight. Just saying. Alana. Hey. All right. Let's see this. Good night, Marcy Brooks. Love you, lady. Alana, your first card here is your current lesson or focus. The card is Major Arcana card, number 19, the Sun. The Sun is about your optimism, your hopefulness, your happiness, the way that you might be open to the universe or closed off from it as it may be. Okay, so being that this is a current lesson or focus, this is about expansion. This is about trying to be happy, trying to live in the light of the sun and not have these secrets, getting along with other people. This person's pregnant. They're all holding hands. They're having a good old time. I'm also feeling like this has to do with your communication as well, Alana. You are doing your best to not only be more optimistic, but also to speak more optimistic, to speak things into a more positive frame of being and not be a negative Nancy or a Debbie Downer or some kind of thing. Like, I feel like you're focused on being brighter, especially in your communication. Okay, not to mention the headspace. That's awesome. Leanne, social workers are needed. That's awesome. So, Alana. Wow. Okay, so let's just talk about this. Now, this current life lesson, also the Sun can indicate marriage, but it can really just indicate a bright future. Hopefulness, optimism, like less stress. You know what I'm saying? So here you have what to embrace, Alana. You have the Page of Pentacles. So this would be something that is financially beneficial for you. Okay, so what to embrace? This guy is flipping a coin and he's moving in a new direction that is going to pay back to him. It's going to give back to him in a real way. It's either going to add to the quality of his life or add to his finances. Okay, so this is you deciding to step in a direction that is going to benefit you in a financially or physical way. Okay, so I can see how you want to be happy, you want to be open, you want to be bright and happy and positive and all these things, but the bills still need paid. And Alana, I can see from these cards, especially being this is the release, Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is an excellent card to have. It's about enjoying your moments and having a good time. But if you don't really have a balance with that, I put those cards wrong. If you don't have a balance with that, then you could be spending all your time having a lot of fun and not really making money to pay the bills. You know what I mean? So what I see here is the spirit is calling you to recognize and moderate the amount of time that you'll just engage in whatever activities that might be enjoyable or pleasurable to you. Maybe they're on your to-do list, all right? Maybe you just have a lot going on. However, some of those things are not really adding to the quality of your life or adding to your pocketbook, okay? So these might be draining to your pocketbook. Maybe, oh, I spent a lot of money on, online gaming or some kind of thing, and spirit is saying, whoa, start to put the brakes on some of those less responsible decisions with your time and money and effort, and start focusing down, buckling down. That's where I'm at, on things that will actually benefit your life and your finances and your physical health. Okay. All important things as far as the page. And this is new actions, girl. This is about buckling down and doing the right thing because you're an adult, and who else is going to do it for you? It doesn't matter if someone else is going to do it for you or not. This is about you doing it yourself. Okay. That's what I'm really saying here. Now, this week, you've got the Three of Wands, honey. This is about you and distance between you and something else. Good night, Leanne. Sin and love. Listen. So I can see how you want this happiness, this and that, but you have to take some kind of physical steps to get those things instead of just piddling and wasting time here and there, or getting distracted by things that are fun or fancy or whatever and getting pulled off track. And then it really didn't add to what it is that you're trying to produce for your life. Okay. So this Three of Wands, as far as this week, energy patterns for this week, this is about distance. All right. Waiting for the right time to make the move or say the thing or engage at all. In fact, I kind of feel like this is you pulling away. Okay. I'm pulling away from that other stuff that pulls me off track. And I'm going to decide to really kind of put my mind to this new plan, new physical plan, new financial plan, this structure, this routine that's going to benefit and better my life. I'm going to really think about it. Okay. And put it into perspective. And this is you waiting to take the waiting for the right time to take that move. Okay. And you will know when that is through your own intuition and inner knowing. I really feel like this is also you pulling back from some of those other things that just aren't worth your time anymore, honey. And it might be a little bit challenging because, like, well, that is how I enjoy my life or spend my time, whatever. But spirit is offering you more, and it's going to benefit you in more ways than just an emotional way or a time well spent. Like, I feel how spirit is calling you to maybe give up something that you don't necessarily want to, or pull away from something that you don't necessarily want to at this time. However, it's in the greatest and highest good of your path and theirs for some separation so that you may grow separately in your own ways. Okay. This is how I feel about this. Take it where it resonates, Alana. Now, this month, you have Major Arcana card number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. Excellent card. This is about the cycle of fortune finally coming back to you. The Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor now. You waited until the appropriate time, and now you've heard the good news that, look, Alana's on track. She's doing the right things. This is going to pan out, whatever this is. This month is about your time and being in alignment with what is right for you in your life. And it takes letting go of things that are no longer in alignment, even if they're not bad things. Like, I want to really put into perspective. You might have a hard time letting go of that stuff, those commitments, those friends, those obligations, whatever, because it's not like they're bad. They're not bad people. They're not bad things. Maybe you just don't have room for it any longer, Alana. So spirit is saying to carve out and hone your intentions and only keep space for what you have room for, and focus in the areas that you want to see grow and succeed. And they will. Now, this season, over the next 3 to 4 months, King of Swords, this is about the long-term plan that you have for your life. You may kind of be up in the air. I don't even know what it is. I'm just doing the next right thing, flying by the seat of my pants, whatever this is. However, spirit is calling you to buckle down on a real physical solution, a real process that will give back to you and in some kind of a way. It's time for you to take that direction and take that step. And over the next season, the next 3 to 4 months, you're going to have a solid grasp on the goals that you have for your life. But it's only through experience and honing what you like, what you don't like, and expanding your mind to think about what kinds of possibilities you might reach for. Alana, spirit is saying to really brainstorm realistically, to make a list of goals that you would like to reach in 10 years, 5 years, that kind of thing. And please know that, any goal that you have that you may feel like, oh, that's unachievable, unattainable. It's just out a little bit further longer, okay? Because you have all your whole lifetime left to walk in the direction of any damn thing you want and achieve this goal, that goal, make it there, make it there. So start putting things on paper, brainstorm. Well, I guess if I'm going to put 10 years, maybe I'd like to buy a house in this area, have this job, this family, this car, this whatever you want to have, okay? Write these goals out. Make sure it's in alignment with you and not other people or what you think you should be doing. Because, like, even if I throw those things out, you might not want a house. Nah, I want an RV. I want to go cruise around the country. You're the one who knows what that is for you. So, Spirit is saying to brainstorm, create a vision board, or write down some goals that you have for yourself realistically over the next 5 years and 10 years. And then recognize that if you put some effort in those directions, you will get there so much sooner than those time frames. Alana. Right now, you just want to be happy, right? So you're doing all these things to be happy, but it's not lasting. It's not giving back to you. That's what I have for you, darling. Alana, sending you all the love, hon. Thank you for letting me read for you. I'm going to disconnect. Yes. Love you guys. You are the best. Thank you so much for everything. We're going to do a group pick a card message here from the spiritually selected deck. It's going to be 1, 2, or 3. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow night on Mediumship only. I'll be going live from my office, and I will see you guys all there. So we have number 1, 2, and 3. Pick your card. 1, 2, or 3, live or on replay. I do appreciate everyone tuning in. My links are in your description box if you wanted to connect with me on a deeper level. I will not reach out to you. Scammers do that kind of nonsense, so protect yourself. If you were drawn to pick card number 1, the card is number 62, grounding. Okay, so listen, connecting with nature is needed. Keeping yourself grounded and shielded is essential to protect your energy now. So if you were drawn to pick card number 1, that is your card, grounding. The number 62 adds up. 6 plus 2 equals 8. 8 is the number of manifestation. It's also the number of strength, okay? You can keep going with that infinity symbol, okay? I really want to say to you, for those of you who are attempting to manifest brighter scenarios, you're manifesting success, you're manifesting something of the future, you must ground your energy and anchor this energy down into your physical body, okay? So Spirit is suggesting, as you're planning these manifestations, that you anchor them into your body as if you're a tree. Pull them in, okay? You're visualizing that success, the cohesion, the money in your bank account, the job offer, the house, whatever this is, you're visualizing. Bring it down into your heart center. Anchor it in and allow it to move some feeling within you. All right. And when you're able to have those charged feelings about that vision that you have for your life, it anchors that in to become manifested more quickly. Okay, so do this often. Number 1. And if you were drawn to pick card number 2, the card is number 43, changes. There are some changes that need to be made right now. Be honest with yourself about what is working and what is not. Time to clean your life up. So 4 plus 3 adds up to the number 7, which is the number of truth. Okay, so there are some changes that need made, but you are the one who recognizes what that is by what is not working in your life, by what is not in resonance with you or with your time or with your efforts and energy. You are the one to make those decisions. Your inner knowing will urge you to stay away from things that you shouldn't be involved in and to lean into things that you should. And it's about you listening to the colors of your soul and the way that you react to people and places and experiences. Number 2. Oh, I love this. If you were drawn to pick card number 3, the card is number 77, healing. You are never alone, but when you find yourself no longer surrounded by others, take the time to focus on your healing before moving outwards again. Wow. Listen here. Number 3. The card is number 77. 7 plus 7 is 14, right? So 1 plus 4 equals 5. 5 is the number of change. Now, if you were drawn to pick card number 3, Spirit is calling you to do just a touch of inner child healing. Okay. So even if it's saying when you find yourself alone, whatever, I feel like when you're going to bed at night, when you're going to bed tonight, friend, if you were drawn to pick card number 3 and you're laying down to bed tonight, Spirit is calling you to conjure an image of your inner child, of your younger self. Okay. Conjure that image and call it in close to you and allow the adult you that is you now to hug that younger you and just give you all the love and compassion. Hug yourself, hug your inner child inside in the imaginal realms of your mind, in your heart. Spirit is calling you to do some of that tonight as you drift off to bed, to just bring some healing into those areas. Number 3. I love that. That is what I have for us today, guys. I have had a lot of fun with you on this Saturday night with Spirit Speaks, and tomorrow is mediumship only, and on Monday my Mediumship Now program begins. So the doors are almost closing. If you're interested in the program, check out my shop, HeidiCorona.shop, or you can message me directly if you have any questions or if you want to sign up. Message me directly. I'm here for you guys. Until the next one, I send everybody so much love and so many blessings. Good night, friends.